Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as ever, my name is Shane. That's Shane is Games, and tonight we're going to be playing some Shadowrun Dragonfall for the PC. This won't be your first time playing it, so if you want to see how we got to where we are tonight, or check out some of the other games I've played in the past, be them obscure, unusual, or nostalgic, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. But for tonight, let's get into the game, shall we? So as before, we are trying to raise money to find a Dragon Slayer of legend, because we may have accidentally stumbled into a dragon's lair and now the dragon's coming to murder all of us. So we're trying to raise 50,000 new yen, which is a lot and is tricky. And right now we are in the midst of our biggest run ever, where we are going to blow up an Technology office. All of it. All of it. We're going to level it to the ground, which is kind of a big job. And so we're working our way up to it. We've already intercepted the comms of the security there, which will hopefully make it a little bit easier to sneak in. But, whoo, this could be a doozy. This could be a doozy. Oh, that's bizarre, LTG. I heard they're doing a second season of Tiger and Bunny. I watched a couple episodes of it. It didn't seem like my kind of thing. But I know one of the anime people I follow on TikTok says it's like their favorite series, so there is that. And see, Matty O'Shea, you love this game? This is my first time through, but yeah, I'm loving it so far. Oh, Rid, yes, please throw that in there. More people need to see about that, because I'm 100% sure we got some folks in here that would be very hyped for that. Alright, so currently the only mission we got is for the Technology job. Do we have any cash on us right now? We do not. Alright, I'm going to make sure that we've talked to everybody in the safe house. I think we did. And if we have, then we really have nothing more to do except go on the next job. Which I'm trying to stall for time for, because it's going to be dangerous. And yes, as Rin said in chat, there's a Max plushie out now, an officially licensed plushie of Max from Sam & Max. It looks really good, and more than that, it also looks just really fluffy and nice to hold, which is always nice for a plush. So if you might be in the market for that, I would very much click that link and check it out. This tracker, oh, Police Knots, God, anything that reminds me of Police Knots makes me very happy. Seriously, that game was so good. But yeah, I definitely see the comparison. I love the music in Shadowrun 1 and 2. Yeah, nobody's got anything to say. Yeah, that's a big honkin' plushie, too. Not quite life-size. I think Max is probably, what, 2 or 3 feet tall? That would be a very big plushie, but still, good sized. Good size. Alright, yeah, I don't think there's anything more I can do to stall here. I think we have to go for the Technology job. Yeah, Police Knots is amazing. Absolutely, just well written and a cool mystery. Like, that's what I need. Better than Snatcher? It is. It is honestly better than Snatcher. I like Snatcher. I do still like Snatcher, but Police Knots, it felt like a step up. More interesting characters, a more compelling mystery. Definitely better gameplay. Oh god, those shooting sections in Snatcher were just pain. They really were. Alright, assemble the team and travel to Technology's Berlin compound to sabotage their Bloodline research project. Alright, as usual, we're going to take Glory, we're going to take Blitz, and we're going to take Iger. Glory's our healer and our melee person. Iger is our guns expert. And Blitz is our hacker in case we need to get into anything. So yeah. Let's go ahead and confirm that then. I'm so nervous about this one. This is such a dangerous job. Technology, a giant in the worlds of technological and magical research. One of the most powerful and feared corporations on the planet. There are very few places in this world that the tendrils of Technology cannot reach. Germany is no exception. The black glass edifice of an Azzy pyramid dominates the courtyard of the Zitadel Spandau, and countless other more innocuous facilities that can be found all over Berlin. The lab that they maintain in the Jewel District is one of these. According to your client, the project that the Azzies are working on here is dangerous. So dangerous that she's paying you to bring the entire building down. Oh, jeez. Let's see. Hated Iger at first. Yeah, I mean, Iger definitely did not like our character at first. But, yeah, she kind of turned around.
Gained the lead.
Matty O'Shea, thank you for the 100 bits. And fortune always favors the bold. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to try and be bold then. Because, you know, this is a tactical game. I need the RNG to help me out here. So, boldness. Boldness. Thank you for the bits, though. I appreciate that. Alright, so let's check everybody's equip. I'm pretty happy with what I got on my dude. Oh, I forgot, God. I forgot there's one trick to this job as well. Normally, when you run missions, if one of your party gets downed, if they hit 0 HP and you don't pick them up before 3 rounds, then they are medevaced. So they're out for the remainder of the job, but once you get back to your HQ, they're fine. This is the exception. If any of my crew gets downed, there is no medevac, and it is my understanding they're permadead. So that's, you know, upsetting. It's a little fucked. So we're gonna have to be very careful and just bring tons of medkits. Everybody is bringing medkits today because we are not messing around with that. I'm playing no games, ladies and gentlemen. Playing no games. God, I didn't buy more reses, unfortunately. I meant to, but I didn't. Which means that Max has a res, Glory has a res, and Glory also has the ability to have a renewable res with her adrenaline kit. She can use her adrenaline kit to res people, and that has a cooldown, so she can reuse that, so we'll see. They gave it their best, oh god. But Shane is games, I mean, yeah. I am games, but we're playing no games. We're playing a game, but in the game that we are playing no games. In my head, that kind of made sense. Once it came out, not so much. Not quite so much. But, you know, in my head, it made sense. All right, so let's see, what are these? All right, I'm going to... Can I remove that from... I don't think I can remove that from, unfortunately. Because I want to swap that out with a medkit. There we go. We can. Cool. All right, so we've got about as much healing as we can get. I wish I brought some more reses, but I didn't think to. So we'll just have to rely on Glory for the most part. We'll have her use her renewable whenever possible. Let's see. Lodo, how are you doing? It has been a minute. I've been doing good. How about yourself, Lodo? How's everything going with you? All right. Here we go, then. The Jewel District is everything your client made it out to be. Corporate complexes of all description crowd into one another, competing for the district's limited space. Lights burn in all of the windows, but the streets stand empty. No shoppers, no pedestrians, nothing but silence. That's terrifying. Quiet out here. A friend of mine did a job here once. Told me the local wage slaves are all issued efficiency apartments deep inside the compound. Apparently the buildings are all linked up in an underground tram system. Bed to cubicle in less than 5 minutes. Most days the poor bastards don't even get to see the sunshine. That ain't living. It's a slow death. He shakes his head. I just don't get wage slaves, man. I really, really don't. Yeah, well, not all of us have the luxury to run the shadows or the, you know, the complete lack of morals to run the shadows. All right, there's some dudes over there. I'd rather not mess with them if we can. Just making it, you know, sometimes that's all you can do, especially around the holidays. No shame there. All right, what is this? Searching the dead drop, you find a package with the telltale markings of the Shockwellen writer. This is an open request for research data from Az Technology. The Azzies conduct their research in secrecy and use their money and power to obscure the truth. We will uncover their secrets. We will share them with the world. We will level the playing field between Ez technology and its competition. Timely delivery of this information will be rewarded. Freedom, equality, information. Shockwell and Ryder. Alright. So if we can get some data on what the Bloodline Project is, we'll get some extra cash there. That's a good thing. Oh, no worries, Big Daddy Chili. Thank you so much for bringing your community over here. I really appreciate that. You get some good rest, and hopefully we will see you around. Alright, so... need to find a way in that is as quiet as humanly possible, and that doesn't look super quiet to me. That's got some big guns. Your comlink buzzes. There's a series of clicks as the connection is established. A moment later, Paul Amsel begins to speak. Alright, Max. That's the Ez Technology Complex, just in front of you. You'll note the heavy security posted at the front door. Those are Ez Technology employees. They're dangerous, to be sure, but you could probably take them without too much difficulty. Unfortunately, the Azzies have also contracted Knight Errant to protect this facility. They're the ones we need to worry about. Just to reiterate, you'll want to keep a low profile on this run. Get in and out as quickly and quietly as possible. Knight Errant keeps a high-threat response team on site, and you don't want to tangle with them. Trust me on that. If you do need to go loud, give it everything you've got. You're going to be reducing the building to a smoldering crater anyway, but I'd highly recommend stealth over a frontal assault. Alright, we won't stop shooting until we run out of words. We won't start shooting until we run out of words. Good man. I'd begin by trying to find an alternative path into the building, something out of sight. Once the facility calls for help, you're going to be on a tight timetable. Alright, so that's what I was saying before. We need to find the quietest way possible into this building. Because as soon as the alarms go up, it's only a matter of time before Knight Errant sends the best of the best. And then we could be in a lot of trouble. Cheap corporate art. Looks like marble from a distance, but up close it's clearly made of injection molded plasticrete. Oops. I don't know what that dude's just doing hanging around. This car park looks promising. Door is locked though. Let's see who this is over here. This LTG Tech's coveralls, LTG, you work here? Are smeared with sweat and grime. A scowl is plastered across her face. She takes a quick glance at you, then turns back to her work. That's here to help me fix this panel. You better stay the hell out of my hair. Otherwise, I'll call security and have them drag you out. Blitz, can you take a look at that panel? Quickly, Blitz shows her the problem. 2 mismatched connections. Hey. Yeah, you're right. She looks up at you. The skull has disappeared from her face, but she doesn't look happy either. Look, I really appreciate the help, but I have to do this myself. I'm already way behind. Corporate's gonna have my ass if I don't get it done before lunch. You know, if you're that far behind, you can always go catch up on your other work. Leave me to work on the panel. It'd be no trouble. A confused scowl across her face. I don't even know you, buddy. Why in God's name would I leave you alone with a panel that I'm responsible for? Hey, when did Ez Technology ever do anything for you, aside from working you half to death? Let me take care of the panel. You can clock out early. I'll even spread a little spending money your way. You make a compelling argument. The job has been a load of dreck since I canned my assistant. Screw it, panel's all yours. I'm off to find a pub. That only cost me 100 creds. I'm glad I had it on me, though. We're a little short on cash right now. And we got karma for doing that non-violently. I'll take that. Kitsu Bean, welcome in. How are you doing today? I don't think that's enough karma to buy anything interesting. No, I think we need 5 to buy anything that we actually want to buy at the moment. Yeah, we need at least 5. And once we get 5, I can buy another quickness. That wouldn't be a terrible thing. Alright. Kind of still want that spellcasting 8, but we'll see how things go. Back to the shadows, I see. Yeah, it's a dangerous job, but somebody's got to do it. Alright, let's check out this box here. This panel terminal is a mess. The lock on the casing has been broken and exposed cabling spills out in a number of places. Alright, Blitz, you take care of this. There we go. We're in. Alright, good news, we got in quietly. The glittering halls of Az Technology facilities stand in stark contrast to the Megacorp's unsavory reputation. Everything in here screams money, from the mirror polish on the floors to the obsidian inlays in the walls. The generators and the Bloodline Project lie somewhere beneath your feet. Nice work, Max. There have been no alerts thus far. Hopefully you'll continue to avoid detection as you make your way through the building. If an alert does go out, I'll get you an ETA and the reinforcements, but hopefully it won't come to that. I've marked an elevator on your PDA. I'd start making my way there if I were you. It's the most efficient path to reach your objective. Best of luck. Alright. Let's go ahead and save here, because this is gonna be dangerous. It's gonna be very dangerous. Alright. So he said he's marked. Alright, so there's the elevator. But I see those doors in between us and there are currently locked. Let's see what we can do. Alright, there's a door down there. And it looks like Blitz could jack in there as well. Select the Decker to jack in. Blitz. Hop into the Matrix and see what you can find in there. Alright. There's the elevator controls. And security cameras as well. Ooh la la. Oh jeez. Of course there are hostiles. So let's see, what do we got here? Let's hit this guy with an erosion. And that's the end of my turn, unfortunately. And there is not a lot of cover here, which is not great. I can hit these two with an AoE. Let's do that. Nice. And then work on finishing this guy off, because I think he's the most dangerous in the crowd. Cool, cool. And then I'll start working on him next to the injured. Cool. Alright, he's almost toast. And thankfully one of them missed. That's a cool thing. Take this dude down. Hit this guy with an erosion. And then I should hopefully have enough shots to finish him off. Very nice. Alright, let's get to hacking then. Security cameras are ours. Secure door controls are ours. Elevator controls are ours. Let's get the heck out of here now. I think that went pretty well. Alright, I saw somebody behind secure door 3. That's not great. Ideally, we're going to want to try not to be noticed at all. If we bump into anybody, we'll deal with it, but the less exposure we get, the better. Oh, I see somebody over there, too. Oh, that's why I can see them, because we got the security cameras on. Right. Alright, that's cool. Ouch, damn it! Oh, and we set off alarms right there. I thought we were going to be all clever. Alright, we're going to make a run for the labs, though. Because the elevator's literally right there, so we may as well just, you know, get there as quickly as possible. Dang it! Well, this is going great for me. Characteristically. Alright, I think we can get to the elevator next round. Whatever you did, it got their attention. Knight Errant High Threat Response Team is on its way. Good luck. You're about to need it. Oh, great. That's just great. Well, that didn't last long. Alright, Glory, can you get to the elevator controls? Oh, alright, once we get to the elevator controls, we can just leave. Alright, let's just bolt. Cool. Alright. Well, we didn't take any damage there, at least. That's something. Your stomach lurches slightly as the elevator plummets downward under the bowels of the Az Technology facility. A faint but omnipresent thrumming sound raises the hair on the back of your neck. The deeper you go, the more certain you become. This place is vibrating with power, both from the generators and from something else. Max, I'm afraid I have some bad news. The High Threat Response Team is on its way. It's only a matter of time before they close in on your position. You'll never make it back to the elevator in time, but I found another exit point for you. There is a security door near the generators. I will mark it on your PDA. When you're ready to make your egress, this will be your best call. Expect heavy resistance, Max. Good luck. Damn it! 19 turns till they get here. Alright, so we've actually got a timer. Oh, God. Alright. So let's see. So our objectives right now are overload the facility's generator, get through the security door, keep the team alive, and optionally get the data. Alright. We're on the clock. Glory, get this door open. And unfortunately, there are baddies immediately. I don't know how far it is to the generator, unfortunately. Oh my God, it's really far. It's really far. That's not good. We're gonna have a lot of fighting on our hands. Alright, shit. Glory. I'm gonna take up right here. Max. We're gonna cast armor on yourself. And then you take up over here. Iger. You're gonna take up a position right here. And then Blitz, you're gonna run to right here. You are gonna turn on drone. Which will slow him down, yes, but we are gonna need the extra firepower. We'll send the drone in here. Wait, never made Glory Murder Claw? No, my Glory is melee all the time. I don't know if they're talking about like an optional upgrade you get later on, but yeah, no, she is 100% melee. Loves her some melee. Right there. Now, whenever you start a mission, she starts with her pistol equipped, if that's what you mean. But no, we're definitely going melee. Yeah, no worries, no worries. All right, so let's send Glory after the Az Technology Captain right there. See if we can pop him out of cover. Missed. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Iger. Where's your shotgun? He is really close. Good hits, good hits. Let's see if the drone can do some damage as well. Really want to take care of this guy. before he can get any more actions. That would be very cool. I would like that a lot. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull that off, though. Let's see, Max. There's not a lot of cover in here, unfortunately. I guess I'll have Max take a position right here. And then Iger really doesn't have anywhere to hang around, so I'm just going to have him stay out there for right now, I think. I keep forgetting he has Mark Beacon, though. I got to use that more often. Alright, so let's end the turn. As he makes a break for more cover. Oh, grenades. Not great. Glory. Let's see if we can make this dude bleed. Miss, that stinks. Hit him with a normal attack. Miss, ouch. Alright, Iger, switch to your sniper. And let's see, Max. Throw some armor on Glory. Can? No? No, we can't see her from where she's sitting, unfortunately. Throw a heal on yourself, then. Gonna have to be judicious about those. And then, can you hit either of them? Yes. And hit this one. They can start doing old damage over time. We cannot! That stinks! Yeah, at least she's consistent in missing, I suppose. That's something. And the drone can't see nobody from where they are. Let's have the drone advance to right here. That help any? Yes. Let's see. Nice, that one's down. Cool. And then Blitz, you can go ahead and advance to right there. Good morning, Bob. How's everything going with you? Hope everything is going well. Oh, that crit on Glory was not cool. I have to heal her as soon as possible. Let's see, try an armor breaker on this guy. Got him bleeding at least, that's something. Let's see, Iger. Miss at 65. Alright, got a little bit of damage there. Then the drone. See if we can stun him. Did actually stun him. That's fantastic. Alright, so in that case... Alright, cool. They're toast. We can start moving again. So let's see. Max can move up to... here, I suppose? Sure. We've got 16 turns left before the high response team shows up. I don't know how they're going to spawn once they show up, but I'd rather not take my chances. Alright. Glory, you are going to go first, although let me go ahead and throw some more armor on her while I got a line of sight. Oh, I can heal her too, because she's right there. 16 health healed, please, please. Ooh, that sounds fantastic, Bob. Sounds like you got a good day ahead of you. Alright, Glory, go ahead and pop that door open. I don't see anybody in there yet. That doesn't mean there isn't anybody there, though. Alright. Blitz, you're just going to have to basically be running every turn. Iger. Go ahead and move up to here. And the drone. I can go ahead and move into the room, I think. Alright, I don't see anybody. That's a good thing. Glory. You advance up to... oh, there's something right there. Oh, it's just the barrel's health. Alright. Glory, you advance to right here. Keep moving, Max. You're almost there. When you reach the control panel for the generators, the password ZODL should allow you to disengage their safety overrides. Set to destruct and get out. See you back at the Krush Bazaar. Alright, cool. There's nobody in here. Let's friggin' run. Although the door is locked. Not sure how we're supposed to get through. We'll figure it out. We just need to run through this room as quickly as we can. That's basically all it is. Let's see. Iger. Now, lab blast door is sealed. Do we have to go through here? Possibly? We might. We just need to get into the lab, but I don't see a way to do it. That's unfortunate. Let's turn off the drone for right now so Iger can move a little bit more freely. Alright, Glory. We'll pop this door out and see where we're going. I don't see anything in there. Let's see, Max. Move over to here. Let's see, Blitz. You head over this way. I might need you to hack something. Yeah, he's gonna need to do some hacking. Alright, Iger. Not a lot of good cover here. Gonna have her take a position right there. And then overwatch on the door. Alright, Blitz. Need you to jack in and do it very quickly, buddy. Let's see, this feels like one of those missions you have to repeat after you figure out what it actually wants you to do. I mean, we you know, it's not automatic failure right now. It's just about to get a lot more dangerous than I would like it to be. Alright, he's jacked in. Let's see, Max. Where is all the good cover in this room? Oh, there's like a desk right there. That's unfortunate. Let's see, Max, I guess I'll move you up to right here for right now. And Glory, I'm going to want you to be as close to this door as possible once it pops so we can rush right through it. Let's see, Iger, overwatch on the lab door. Max can't overwatch, so I suppose he'll go ahead and keep popping spells on everybody. Oh, I can't see her from right there, dang it. That's just end of the turn. Alright. Blitz, we got no time, buddy. Because Max the Dwarf, can he fit through vents? I don't think so. Because I know you see those vents right there, and you're thinking, why are they pointing out the vents? Drones. Drones can typically move through vents. That's usually why they have them, because if you are a rigger, sometimes you can send your drones through the vents to ambush enemies. But I don't believe Dwarf can fit through them either. I suppose I haven't tried, but that is something to think about. Alright, so where are we going? There's the lab blast door. Alright, that's the door we need to pop open right there. Alright. So, normally I would say, let's just run. Let's forget about these dudes. But unfortunately, we can't really do that here. Because we can't actually hack that when there's enemies here, so we're gonna have to, you know, get this done. I'm gonna throw down an extra dude, give me a little extra firepower. Let's throw an erosion on this guy. He's the more dangerous, I'm judging. And then my attacker, I'm gonna have him start working on this dude. Not gonna have much in the way of cover, but that's okay. Oh, there's more. Crap. Thought it was just gonna be these two. Not gonna be that easy. Alright, he's almost toast. Alright, cool, he's down. And then, let's see, can I do an AoE? Blaster? Yeah, I should be able to hit both those with that. Very nice. And then lastly, I'll take up a defensive position right there. Alright, my attack program. Work on wasting this guy. Oh, dang it, I should have healed him. He's toast. Alright. We'll be fine. I want to finish this guy off first if we can. Although those misses are really not helping. Let's throw an erosion on him. Cool. The erosion damage might actually finish him off. There we go, he's toast. Alright, we're back here. 11 turns. Alright, Iger. Overwatch on the door. Max. Take a position over here. And then throw an armor on Iger. Very cool. And then Glory. I'm going to switch you to pistol briefly and have you overwatch on the door as well. I think? There we go. Hey Machine, welcome in and thank you for the raid. How are you doing, Machine? How was your stream? What were you playing? Tell me every single thing. Hope you are doing good today. There we go, I blaster back up. So let's see if we can shoot both of these dudes. We can, excellent. Alright, that's one down. Fantastic. Let's see, you doing alright? Definitely not playing horrible Warzone. That is a lie. Well, still, I hope you're having some fun, Machine. You were playing Warzone. I kind of had a suspicion. I got psychic powers for that kind of thing. But yeah, hopefully I had some decent games in there. Alright, so I can't get to the blast door this turn. There we go, alright. Lab blast door is hacked. Let's get the hell out of here. I'd like to see if there's some pay data here, but we really don't have time. We have to keep moving. We only got 10 turns left. Alright, so Blitz. Blitz. You are going to race up to here. And Max cannot throw armor on him this turn, unfortunately. That stinks. Alright, Glory. Let's do this. Holy shit! That is a grenader right there. There's a guard there. Alright, I only see the two, but that guy is very large. That guy is very, very large. It's a mess that I did manage to get a solo in. Oh, that's something at least, Machine. Sorry to hear it's a mess. Oh, jeez. Alright, alright. Well, first of all, I'm going to have Glory... Or I'm going to have Iger switch to shotgun. Line of sight blocked? Seriously? From right there? She can't see him? Alright, in that case, I'll have her switch to shotgun and just overwatch then. Let's do that. Max. Max can see him, right? Hopefully? Yeah, he can. Let's have Max see if we can break his armor, because my god, he has a lot of it. There we go, armor damage, and he's taking a little bit of damage over time. We'll hit him with a lightning bolt as well, see if we can steal some of his AP. Very cool. Let's see, then let's have Glory. Oh, they're just gonna grenade me, I feel like. I feel like that's the thing that's gonna happen. Glory, switch to claws. Alright, your 2-hit against these guys isn't terrible, so let's see if we can steal more of his AP. He's stunned! Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, in that case, Glory, you'll see if you can make this guy bleed. It's a miss, but still the big guy is stunned, and that's just absolutely amazing. Alright, Iger. Let's see, Iger, you're gonna move up to here. And then just shotgun this guy with just ferocious devastation. We're gonna see if we can annihilate this guy in one turn, because that would be really nice. I still think we're not technically where we need to be, though. God, no, we need to be up there, and we've only got 9 turns. This is not quite going the way I hoped it would. Alright, Glory. Go ahead and see if we can pop this guy. Nice, he's bleeding. I like that. Let's see. Alright, now I can throw an armor on Blitz. Because that is not something we can mess around with in this run. And then I will go ahead and throw a regular spell on this guy. Nice damage. I think he's probably going to die to bleed or on fire. Something's going to kill him, so that's a good thing. So Blitz. Let's see, I have Blitz move to. Well, first thing. Hijack. Oh, alright, this is the ability that he earned. Hijack Comlink. Target becomes confused and changes faction for 2 rounds. Oh, that sounds nice. Can use that on any of these guys? I don't think it's worth it because you can't see that one right there. Alright, so let's unpop that. Let's have Blitz run up to right here. Can you see him from there, maybe? Oh, he needs he needs 2 turns for it, unfortunately. Alright. Let's mark target on this guy. Oh, grenade! Miss! Oh my god, that's lucky. Alright, he died from bleed damage. That's amazing. And that dude is right by a barrel. We're gonna make use of that, I think. So, Iger, switch your sniper rifle. Beautiful. That guy's gonna die from bleed damage, so that's good to know. And then Iger, you can go ahead and take some cover. Blitz, I don't think we actually need to switch this guy's faction now. I do want to shoot that barrel real bad, though. Now, let's have Max go ahead and advance up to here. Gonna need to start running just a second. Do a barrel roll! Blitz! Blitz, can you hit that barrel? Line of sight blocked, come on! By what? Glory! Can you hit that barrel? Line of sight blocked right there. Alright, Glory, you're gonna run to right here. And then you're gonna take an aim shot. Line of sight blocked, seriously? What the heck? I thought you'd be able to see him from right there. Alright, in that case, just go in Overwatch. That's fine. And then Blitz. Blitz, I'm going to have you run right there. And then, can you take an aim shot at it? Yes. Alright. Some decent damage. Ow. Alright. Now, let's see. Iger, switch to shotgun. And how fast can we finish this dude off? Let's see, let's try kneecapping him first. That would have been really nice. 2 misses, come on. Alright, Max. Go ahead and throw an acid shot at him. There we go. Throw a lightning bolt at him. Beautiful, beautiful. It stole some of his AP. Blitz. Mark target. Missed, so naturally. And then spray and pray. Cool, he's down. Excellent. Alright, Glory, you're going to move to right here. And then overwatch the door. Alright. Let's get everybody in position. We got 6 turns. That is, yeah, it's XCOM as heck. It really is. We got 6 turns. We gotta make these count. Alright, we're in position. Alright. Glory, pop the door. What do we got in here? Alright, I don't see anybody yet. That's a good thing, I think. Let's see, Iger. You run up to right here. No, I don't see anybody in here at all. That's very good. Max, you're gonna run up to right there. And Blitz. I can run up right behind him. Alright, Glory, you're gonna keep being my vanguard here. Max. Nobody in here, we can just run. I see that biometric scanner up there. I know we were supposed to do something about that, I don't remember what. Hey, Gear Show! No, we still gotta deal with that dragon dude, but right now we're trying to blow up a building. Because they're gonna pay us good money for it. Alright, where is that biometric scanner? Blitz! Alright, let's have Glory go do it. Let's see. A maglock with a voice print recognition system has been affixed to this door. Nobody who hasn't already been logged into the system is going to be able to open this. Do I need to do it? Oh yeah, I need to do it, right. Max needs to do it, I forgot. Okay, open up. Authorization Max Girth. The screen background changes from blue to green. Access granted. You hear the sound of heavy machinery rumbling to life. A moment later, the locks on the door release. The door slides open, revealing a group of figures wearing green cloaks. The tallest of the figures stands just in front of you, a slight smile on his face. His eyes are full of intelligence and malice. Ah, at last, our intruder arrives. His voice is slow and soft, with a slight Aslaner accent. You are a Shadowrunner here on a job, that much is obvious. So tell me, who has sent you here? You don't scare me, Blood Mage! The Blood Mage pauses for a moment, inspecting you. Such insolence, such hubris. He shakes his head. So very, very foolish. You will not answer my questions, You will answer my questions, Pest, whether you want to or not. His mouth twists into a cruel smile. In a single smooth motion, he pulls a knife from his belt and draws it along his own forearm. The blade leaves a stripe of bright red blood in its wake. Still smiling, he begins to chant, "Oh God, reach for your weapon!" You reach your weapon, but too slowly. Much too slowly. A horrible twisting sensation racks your guts, and a blinding pain ignites behind your eyes. As you struggle to keep your footing, you hear grunts of pain from all around you, your teammates doubling over in agony. The Blood Mage stands impassively, his lips slightly parted. A whispered chant spills from him, and every syllable is like another dagger in your stomach. Your tongue feels strangely thick, and to your horror, it begins moving of its own accord, crawling, probing, straining against the roof of your mouth, struggling for release. Somehow, on some instinctual level, you know that this sensation will only continue to get worse, and you know that speaking the truth is the only way to stop it. What? Oh God, do we have to? Oh, I think we have to reveal what he wants. Shit. And we got no way to stop it. Damn it! Damn it, we got no way to stop him! Oh, Blood Mages are the... Yeah, Blood Mages should scare the shit out of you. This is true. I was just trying to sound ballsy. Rook's Honor, welcome in. How are you doing today, Rooks? And Seamus, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Give in and speak the truth. You unclench your jaw and the words begin to spill out of you. They come in a torrent, a flood. You tell them about your job, about your client, about Amsel and Monica and Green Winters, everything. You retch out the truth, and the pain begins to subside. Well, that was very enlightening. Thank you for your cooperation, Max Girth. I'll be sure to tastefully memorialize you in my report. Oh god, we've only got 2 turns now! That wasted so much time! That wasted so much time! Oh god, we have to get there. We have to get there, and we have to get there very quickly. Oh god, they're all blood mages! Every one of them is a blood mage. This is bad. Alright, how do I want to do this? Alright. Let me throw an AoE. I can hit 2 of them with that. That's pretty cool. Oh no, it takes 2. I want to get it behind cover. Let's throw this on this dude, because he's on a ley line. I don't like him. There we go. And then Max grabs some cover. Then let's see, Iger. What do you got here? Unfortunately, not great odds to hit. Let's go ahead and take an aim shot at this guy. Really want to wipe him out as quickly as possible. And then let's take another aim shot. There we go. One of them down right away. It was costly, but we got it done. I'm pretty happy about that. Let's see. Glory. You are going to switch to Claws. It does not have a great hit rate against these guys, but we're going to see if we can steal some AP. Missed. That sucks. Blitz, you gotta run, buddy. Blitz needs to start hacking this thing as quickly as humanly possible. Ow! I didn't even see there was a guy down there. And he's got an actual gun. Ow! Jesus! Alright, Max, you need to heal your... Max is... Oh. Max can only heal himself for 1. Max, you're going to have to use a health kit on yourself then. Damn it. There we go, that'll do. Still on fire, but you know. You know. Alright, let's try throwing lightning on this dude. Oh, there's 2 of them over there, right? Neither of them injured. Alright, yeah, I'll throw lightning on him. Sweet, stolen AP, I'll take that. Let's see, Blitz. Let's see, Blitz, we're gonna have you jack in. There we go. Iger, what can you see from where you're at? Line of sight blocked, line of sight blocked. Nothing! Awesome. Iger, you're gonna advance up to here then. And switch to your grenade launcher, maybe? Yeah, that might be the best idea. Yeah, let's try that. Very nice. And then Glory. Throw a flashbang. Holy crap, we need to be using our supplies here. There we go, alright. Alright, Blitz is in, but where to go? North cell door? I don't think that's a thing I care about. We need to get the generators. And that's not even a way through here. how about over here? These cell doors, I don't even think this is where I need to be. Honestly, I think we need to hit the other side of the console. That was a waste. More burger faster? That does seem like a good thing. Save your supplies for the credits. We can't actually sell the things for my teammates, so, you know, at least I don't have to feel bad about that. Alright, let's start with Iger. Switch to shotgun, I think? Yeah. And then, alright, good to hit here, so... Alright, that guy's torn to pieces. I like that. Glory. Go ahead and start working on this dude. Nice hit, nice hit. Alright, he's down, cool. Blitz. Get over to this console. No, it looks like Max needs to get over there. Shoot. Alright. Max. Shoot this barrel, first of all. Very nice. And then hit this guy with some acid. Ow. Who are you? Sorry, I'm busy. Is that... Shoot, there's an Az Technology guard there. And the high response team is going to be here any second now. Oh, this is bad. I found a pulled plot in this terminal. Alright, so... Blitz. You get behind cover. And then take an aim shot at this dude. Nice hits. Alright, Max, you need to get over there. This terminal's been locked. There doesn't seem to be any way to unlock it from here, but it is connected to a number of other terminals in the room. In theory, a Decker could probably enter the lab's dedicated Matrix server and unlock the terminal from there, but doing so would almost certainly raise the alarm. Oh, god damn it, so we do need to get him into the Matrix. Alright, this is gonna be bad. I was really hoping that wasn't gonna be a thing, but it is. Alright, Iger, switch to your sniper. Take an aim shot at this guy. Miss! Come on! Then reload. Alright, Glory. Go see if you can make this guy bleed. That's probably overkill, but I'll take it. Alright. So Blitz. Let's see, Blitz. Can he not hack into this again? Gotta be. Hang on. Send Blitz over there. There we go. I mean, he must be able to hack in next turn. Alright, we'll do that then. Let's see. Max, you heal yourself. Let's get a lot of exercise in this run. He's getting that cardio. You always got to get that cardio. It's important. Run up over here. Alright, Glory. Alright, no, we'll do that in a second. So Iger go next. Alright, so Iger. Take a headshot at this guy. Very nice. Then Glory, go ahead and go after him. Alright, he's trying to make an escape. But the response team is here too, so we don't have a lot of time to screw around. Blitz, go ahead and jack back in. Let's see. Glory, I'm going to have you confirm the escape route. If there's any more dudes in there, I want to know about it. I don't know where the response team is going to come from, but I suspect it's over in this direction. There's Should probably start playing on that. So Max, everybody's in pretty good shape right now. So yeah, Max just take up right there. And let's see, Iger, you go ahead and start making your way over this way, because we are going to want to run as soon as that becomes an option. No doubt about that. Alright, and then Max. Head over to right here. Oh, hey, there he is. I forgot about that guy. Literally forgot about him. That's embarrassing. Alright. There is more dudes there. Oh, shoot, there's lots more dudes. Alright, we got our work cut out for us here. Alright, this just opens the cell doors, but opening the cell doors might get us a little bit more firepower. If these guys want to help us out. I don't really know. Either way, it might be nice to set those dudes free. We're going to see what happens. Alright, west cell door. Yeah, let's hope they're all just high out of their minds. Let's hope that's what that means. That's about all we got going for us. Alright, west cell door is open. Let's see. This guy with an erosion. Alright, so the west cell door is open. Confused test subject. Do we have to go talk to him? I really would rather not. We might need to, though. Alright, let's see. Max. You're gonna get behind cover. And then finish this guy off. Beautiful. Let's see. Glory. Why don't you get back here? Take out your pistol. Take an aim shot at this barrel. Nice hit, nice hit. Let's see, can Iger see either of them? Yes, she can, as a matter of fact. That is not a great two-hit. It's really hard to see the numbers from here. Alright, that guy's line of sight is blocked, that's why I can't see him. Alright. Take an aim shot at this dude. Nice, that one's down. And then I'm going to have Iger go on Overwatch for when that guy pops through. Nice! Machine, you are back with cheese dogs. That sounds delicious. Welcome back, Machine. Alright, that guy's toast. Cool. Let's get over and pop the north cell door. There we go. And this door is open now, I think. Can I go through here? Alright, this looks important. I don't know how, but it does. Let me go ahead and throw my attacker out. Probably gonna need some extra firepower here. And then start laying into these dudes. Rooks and John! Beautiful, beautiful. Let's have him move over here. Start laying into this guy. I'm going to take up right here. Can my attacker finish this guy off? Almost. There we go. That extra firepower is helping, though. I appreciate that. Oh god, there's more. Alright, so... who do I want to finish that off? Max. Go ahead and finish this guy off. Alright, cool. And then, let's see. I think I'm going to have Max see if we can talk to these test subjects. Get some information here. I don't see anybody else in here. So, Glory, you are going to go on Overwatch. And then Iger, you're going to reload that. Cool. And then you go on Overwatch as well. I don't know where they're coming from, but I don't like those noises. Alright, switch to attacker. He does not have the greatest 2-hit from point blank, which is unfortunate. Alright, that guy's toast. Good. Oh, those misses. Absolutely devastating. I move him over here. Miss! Dang it! I'm in a hurry here, game! There we go. Bloodline Terminal Access Node. I don't know if that's the thing we need, but it's something. Line of sight blocked, really? Alright, just gotta be right out in the open then. Alright, got him with the erosion. There we go, attacker. You're gonna run right up in here. I think that is actually the thing we need. Let's see what we can do with that. The man in the cell stares at you through red-rimmed eyes. His body is marked with the obvious signs of mistreatment and neglect. He opens his mouth to speak, then closes it again and swallows hard. He tries again, and his voice that comes from him is tremulous and weak. You have killed the masters. You slaughtered them like lambs. How is that even possible? Look, no time for 20 questions. You want out of here or not? He continues to stare at you, bug-eyed and unblinking, his mouth agape. Me? Out? How could I go out? It is my place to be in this cage. It is what we were bred for. But you killed the masters. It is our place to die, not theirs. Sorry to disappoint you. The slack-jawed man looks genuinely confused. Disappointment? No, it is not our place to feel such things. My brothers and I are grown here, gestated in tanks to serve our purpose. The masters will it to be so. Purpose? What purpose? What are you talking about? We are test subjects. Our purpose is to suffer and die. His voice is utterly matter-of-fact. If any of this bothers him, he doesn't show it. In doing so, we provide useful research data. It is what we were made for. Alright, what can you tell me about the Bloodline Project? The mages wake us from our slumber, sometimes in twos, sometimes more. One is taken to another part of the facility, the testing lab. The rest remain in their cells. Mages run their tests, and the entire group dies. So the mages do something to one of you, and the entire group feels the effects? Yes, they haven't chosen a subject for my group yet, but when they do, my death will come. I won't hear the chanting, I won't see the mage, but I will share in the suffering, and I will die, and then another will be grown and take my place. So they're working on some sort of, like, genetic voodoo? Where if you kill someone from a genetic bloodline, you can kill the rest of the bloodline? Oh, that's dangerous. Yeah, I see what our client meant about this being super evil. Like, well, you don't have to worry about that anymore. The door's open. You can get out of here. His eyes go wide as though he's having difficulty processing what you've just told him. Out? But our purpose. Look, from now on, your purpose is to do whatever the hell you want. Now get moving. He nods wide-eyed. Yes. Yes, we will run. All of us. Thank you. Alright. Hopefully he's going to be okay. I don't know that he is, but we'll see. Alright, Max. If you can go talk to the guy in the north, make sure he's alright. Let's see, Glory. Overwatch on the door. And Iger. Go ahead and reload. Just get ready. And then Overwatch on both doors if you can, maybe. Oh, behind us! Shit! I was worried about that. Alright, no, they're all making a break for it. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, attacker. Alright, dude's down. Cool. Alright, terminal access node is ours. Good, good. And we are out of here. Although, now that I'm in here, I should probably pop that last cell, but I feel bad. So we're gonna do that too! That does mean we're gonna have to fight that night errant response team, which I'm not a huge fan of, but what are we gonna do? Yeah, just you and your entire family, that is a hell of a curse. That is really a hell of a curse. Vermeer, Shane's playthrough. Rex! Oh god, Rex! I still feel bad about that. Hey Sky, hope you've been enjoying your alert. Glad to see you. Hope you have been having a good week as well. Okay, okay, let's keep this guy moving too. I don't know if he's gonna be able to catch up to me, but I'm gonna try. Alright, I need to lower the alarms because they're getting dangerously close. It's not much, but it'll have to do for right now. Go. Come on, get caught up, dude. Alright, we're back here. We need to get ready for that guy because he is coming for us. So Iger, take a position right here. And then, hit that barrel. Nice! That did some damage. Alright, Max. Let's see, Max, why don't you head over here? Let's see, Glory. Let's see, Glory, you can take a position right here. Alright, he whiffed with a grenade. That's pretty cool. Is there more behind us too? Jesus. There's so much. Oh, that might have actually been the guys that stupid. That could have been a thing. Oh, come on! Alright, cool. He died from damage over time. Let's hit that last cell door. And we got 3 karma for freeing the test subjects. I feel good about that. I would feel better once we are out of here, though! Those alarms are just about to go off, too. Alright. That guy is wounded. I'm happy about that. I'll be happier once he's extremely dead. Nice damage there. I like it. Let's see. Blitz. Can you see that guy? You can. Hijack this guy's comlink. Not enough AP? Wait, doesn't have 2? It says 2 AP.
Running riot.
Weird. Hey, Seamus! 100 karma acquired, Seamus! Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate that. I might not be able to see him. I think he might be too far away is the real problem there. So let's see. Let's mark target on this guy. Hopefully make him a little easier for everyone to hit. I'm not sure how that works. Yeah, it does make him easier for everyone to hit. Beautiful. Alright, Glory. See if we can finish this dude off. Nice! Big guy is down. And she doesn't have much chance to hit this guy, but, you know, what the heck. Alright, Max, can he see this guy? Line of sight block? No, he can't. Max, you're going to move to right here. And then still can't see him, unfortunately. But you throw an aim on Glory. I want to take this guy out before we actually trigger the generator here. I think that'll be for the best. And then Blitz, you reload. Alright, that guy's almost out of here. Alright. Iger, see if we can finish this guy off. Is he too close? What's going on there? No? Alright, Blitz mark target on this guy. Cool, he's marked. That's a little bit better. So let's hit him with one of these. Very nice. And then Blitz. No, that's let's see if we can get him with an aim shot. Alright, he's down. Max, it's time. Let's blow this thing and get the hell out of here. RGB modded Atari 2600 at Shadowrun today. Ooh, congratulations, Seamus. How hard was that? I've never seen anybody actually pull that project off. I'm very curious. Alright, the terminal's display blossoms to life at your approach. Reams of technical information and arcane figures fill the screen. Fortunately, none of it is written in a language you can understand. I'm going to use my etiquette academic to analyze the language. Sweeping your eyes over the written material, you recognize a number of words with Latin and Spanish roots, but it's the logograms that give it away. What you're looking at is a very old form of Nahuatl. Pre-17th century by the looks of it. The orthography predates anything you're familiar with. Why the Azzies are using it here is beyond you. Judging by the amount of arcane symbology on the display, it's fair to bet these files are related to the Bloodline Project. If you could find someone capable of translating them, the information contained would almost certainly shed some light on what the Azzies have been up to, and what Frau Mueller was so afraid of. On the other hand, if the Bloodline Project is really as dangerous as Frau Mueller's made it out to be, it might be better just bury it here. Yeah, let's just step away. Alright, how are we supposed to trigger the explosion here? Is it up there? Are we not at the place where we need to trigger the explosion yet? I guess not. Alright, let's keep moving then. Let us keep moving. Let's see, Max. Oh, we got the one, so let's go ahead and move up to here. I still hear doors popping, that's making me nervous. Ah, fair enough, Seamus. Well, hey, you got it taken care of, that's a good thing. Congratulations. Alright, I don't see anybody in there either. I think that might be the door we're exiting through. Maybe what are our objectives still? Oh, I think that's the optional objective telling me to get that data, which I've just decided not to. Right, Max, go ahead and run up to here. Iger, as far as you can. And Blitz, as far as you can as well. Alright. Let's see. Glory, go ahead and pop in here and tell us what you can see. Alright, I don't see any hostiles, that's a good thing. So Max, get to the generator controls. Did I hear explosions? Because any plan that has explosions are better than all the other plans. Yes, Yusho, we're gonna level this entire building. Once we are done, this building will be nothing but rubble. We want to destroy everything. We've been paid to destroy everything. So, yeah, this should be interesting. Oh, yeah, those old Atari controllers are a nightmare on the hands, most definitely. That's awesome, Seamus. That's really cool. The Torque Hours plan, I like it. Poison the wells, salt the earth. Yeah, screw this place. Screw this place. Alright, disable the generator's safety overrides. Enter administrative level password. I don't know what the password is. Were we given the password? Do we just need to overload the generators? No, we need to disable the generator's safety overrides first. Were we told? I feel like we were told what the information was. Oh yeah, Zotl. X-O-L-O-T-L. X-O-L-O-T-L. Warning, disengaging safety overrides while generators are in operation is not recommended. Do you want to proceed? Do it. Overload the generators. The terminal processes your command. An instant later, a high-pitched screeching noise erupts from the generators. Tremors rock the facility, shaking the ground under your feet. Over the building's speakers, a synthesized female voice repeatedly states the obvious. Generator overload imminent. Please evacuate the facility. That's done it! Come on, Chief! Let's listen to the nice lady and get the hell out of here! It's time to leave. We got 7 turns! We have 7 turns to escape with our life. Let's friggin' run! Alright, Glory, you're leading the way as usual. Oh, the test subjects are all chilling in there. Right, we should be able to get to that door pretty quickly. If that's the only door we need to get to, we're in good shape. Do it. Yeah, we're going to try and leave before activating the Earth-Shattering Kaboom. We got 6 turns. We got a whole 6 turns. That's pretty generous. Oh, God, there's baddies. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see. Why is that door locked? Why is that door locked? Hang on. Another locked door. Wonderful. What? Why is the door locked? I don't know, but I hate it. One of these guys might have a security card on them. We live in hope now. Oh, let's see, let's see. Let's shotgun these dudes then. There we go. Blitz, where are you at? Blitz is right amongst them. Alright, that guy's down. He did not drop anything. Oh no, that was the wrong... Dang it. That was not what I meant to hit there. Misclicked. I meant to click on him so I could spray and pray, but he just clicked on the other side of him. We gotta hope one of these guys has a security card, otherwise we are absolutely dead. Or... Alright, no, he's going, he's going. Okay. Iger, blow this guy away. Please. I don't see a security card. Oh, there's something we can hack there. Blitz! Blitz, check in! Everybody else get ready to friggin' run. Once that door pops, we are not gonna have a lot of time. Commander Shepard, ME1? Yeah, that sounds about right. God, we have to get this door open. There, security door access. Alright, I have to kill both of these clowns, but that's doable. Alright, hit him with a blaster. Let's throw out my attacker. Get some extra firepower. Let's hit this guy with an erosion. Alright. Attacker. Missing it point blank. Of course he is. There we go. That guy's dead. Beautiful. That guy wasted his turn for some reason. I'll take it. My attacker's not really earning his keep here today. Oh my god. I'm chalking this up to stress, the fact that none of us can hit anything now. There we go. Alright, door's open. Let's leave. Hey, official conduit, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope everything is going good with you. You can come too, I guess, if you want. Jacking out! Alright, door is open and we can leave! We can leave, let's do that. Oh. Well, gradually the ringing in your ears clears and the world comes into focus. The generator overload did its job just as Frau Mueller said it would. The Az Technology facility has been reduced to a smoldering crater, strewn with a chaotic jumble of cracked marble, melting plastic, and broken support beams. You can barely make out the faint wail of approaching sirens. They're still far away, but they won't be for long. Wow, Chief, that was intense. Not that I couldn't handle it, of course, but this is a little more dramatic than I was expecting. That's probably an understatement, but from what we saw in there, I'd say they deserved it. Yeah, Chief, that place just felt wrong. You could feel it in your heart, you know? Creepy. Blood steps back, blinking. A sudden gust of wind kicks smoke and dust into the air. The approaching sirens grow louder. They're now accompanied by another sound, the whine of an approaching rotorcraft. What they were doing in there was wrong. More than that, it was terrible. They had to be stopped, and we stopped them. It's as simple as that. We can talk about this later. We don't want to be here when those response vehicles arrive. The test subjects that you liberated mill about aimlessly, blinking towards the light. The foremost clone takes a half step forward. But what of us? We have no purpose now. This is not supposed to happen. This is wrong. Without our masters to guide us, what will we do? Whatever you want to. You're free now. You're not supposed to be anything. Find yourselves a new purpose and make it a good one. The lead clone stares into the crater, trembling. We will try. Agar puts a hand on your shoulder. Come on, Max. Let's get back home. Ooh, jeez. I hit you, I swear. Miss. Yeah, R.I.P. Knight Errant. Whew. Memories of the explosion that toppled Az Technology facility keep your company on the ride back to the Gooch Bazaar. You barely managed to outrun the blast. Now the facility lies buried under thousands of kilograms of twisted rebar and reinforced concrete. No doubt a considerable blow to Az Technology's activities here in Berlin. Mission successful. It's time to get paid. Whew. And we got 12 karma, holy shit. Your PDA rings and the face of your fixer, Paul Amsel, appears on screen. I have uncovered some terrible information. The team is assembled in the safe house. Please meet us there when you are able. Oh god, that doesn't sound good. Alright, first of all, I've got 19! I have 19 karma. Let's go ahead and spend some of that. I think I think I'm going to buff up my spellcasting to 8. Which is ridiculous, but my 2 hits going to be just absolutely insane. I'll basically never miss, which is a nice thing. Let's go ahead and do that. And I've still got 11 after that, which is just bonkers. And that's just enough to get quickness 5 and body 6, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Sweet. That'll give me some good durability, and my spellcasting is just out of this world right now, too. The faint wail of a whale song is all the thing for sirens in the future. Alright, let's save, too, because we didn't save on that entire run, which is a little nerve-wracking, but we're good now. Alright, we are saved. Beautiful. Alright, let's check in with the usual suspects. Oh, does he not have anything to say now? He doesn't. Let's check in with the usual suspects. Your donations have been extremely helpful. Thanks to your assistance, many of the Krush Bazaar's poorest residents will be able to ride out the winter in comfort. Alright, so no, he doesn't have anything else new to say. I suppose I should find out what this news is first and foremost. We can go search around the town afterwards. We gotta get paid, too. Gotta get paid as well, and then I'll be able to do a little bit of shopping. Though I don't really need too much at this point. I'm pretty well decked out. As you step forward, the rest of your team falls silent. Amsel shifts his attention to you. You can see the worry on his face. Before we get into this, I'm going to go blow my nose real quick. I'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. Alright, sorry about that. I am back, and Luna, welcome in. How's your week going? Max, I have new information. I'm afraid that the news isn't good. So you said over the comm. Go on, we're listening. 2 years ago, a large shipment of a highly lethal radioactive bioweapon disappeared en route to a storage facility in Dresden. The weapon was designated X-15. I have traced the path of the missing shipment. It was delivered to the Harfeld Manor. Well, that sounds horrible. It is. I've heard of this stuff before. Back in the service, we called it Doom. I've never run across it in the wild, but I've heard enough horror stories to know I don't want to. Stories you've heard are correct. This Doom is an extremely dangerous substance. He gestures to a technical document on his computer's display. I've been reading up. To this day, the story of Doom remains a cautionary tale in biotech circles. Monoclonal antibody technology is strictly regulated now, and this substance is one of the reasons why. What does this stuff do exactly? Amsel clears his throat and reads aloud from the information on the screen. Doom kills by destroying a host's muscle tissue via radioactive decay. Each individual Doom antibody is bound to a radioactive bismuth-212 isotope. When introduced into a host, these antibodies bind to surface-level muscle tissue. The tissue is then killed with alpha radiation. The process repeats itself until the host wastes away and dies. Jesus! Iger nods grimly. I've heard that Doom was deployed in a couple of border skirmishes back in 41. After seeing what it did to people up close, the UCAS passed a unilateral ban on the stuff. If that doesn't tell you how bad it is, nothing will. Okay, so I hesitate to ask, but what would a dragon want with this Drek? Nothing good. Now that much goes without saying. This development worries me, Max Girth. It worries me greatly. If the dragon is stockpiling bioweapons, we've got an even bigger problem than we thought on our hands. There's a moment of silence, then Dietrich speaks up. Well, in my book this doesn't change anything. I mean, it ups the stakes if the Fire Wing is allowed to carry out her plan, whatever those might be, but we were going to stop her before this happened. That was always the plan. As far as I'm concerned, it's still the plan now. I agree with Dietrich. We need to focus on what's in front of us. Whatever the dragon's larger plan might be, the fact is that she's after us. We shouldn't let ourselves get distracted by anything else. Imsel is slow to respond. Finally, he nods. Yes, I concur. For the time being, we must continue forward. And that means you must continue working towards raising Alice's fee. I'll leave the matter in your capable hands, Max. Once you acquire the necessary funds and are ready to head out back to the rabbit hole, let me know. From there, we will discuss our next steps. Good. If you need me, I'll be in prep for the next run. Right behind you, love. Dietrich casts a backwards glance at Glory. If any of this has an impact on her, she doesn't show it. Come on, Glory, let's go. Alright, well, shit's getting real now. Let's see, Amstel doesn't have anything else to say for the moment. Let's talk to Dietrich. Let's see, what you need, boss? Any updates on Alexander? Let's see, nothing new, boss. He's adjusting. It's gonna take some time. Hey, back when we took on Humanus, you said that you fought in the Night of Rage. I'd like to hear more about that. He nods, then fishes in his jacket pocket for a flask. Alright, boss. We can talk about it. So I already mentioned that Berlin's punks and anarchists joined forces to fight off the racists, right? And after a long, bloody fight, we beat him. What I didn't mention is how I figured into all this. I'm an anarchist at heart, always have been. But at the time, I fit squarely into the punk camp. I was 32 at the time. Messerkramp was still touring. Not as much as we did when we were kids, but we had a following. I guess I was sort of an elder statesman for the scene. When we rallied to fight the racists, my followers came along for the ride. A bunch of young kids, all full of piss and vinegar and the immortality of youth. I was full of that good old Dragon Slayer spirit, pissed off and itching for a fight. So I led those kids into the fray. They waded into the riot alongside me, yelling and screaming with their fists in the air.
Gained the lead.
Luna, thank you for the 125 bits. Super generous of you, Luna. I appreciate that. Thank you for that. I don't remember a whole lot of the fight itself, boss, but I do remember the aftermath. A lot of the kids that followed me had grown up listening to my music. They all had my attitude, Max, but none of them had my magic. And youthful enthusiasm is no defense against a knife or a handgun. You have bribed the streamer. You found the bribe button. Awesome. I left the punk scene for all the reasons I told you, boss, but there was a bigger reason, and I saw it in those kids' broken bodies. This road that I'm on, it leads to the grave. I got the power to make it a leisurely trip, but make no mistake, that is where I'm headed. Those kids tried to follow in my footsteps, and they wound up sprinting ahead of me instead. Better for me to stay out of the public eye and stick to the shadows. My stint as a role model was ill-advised. Hey, have you put any more thought to what we were talking about earlier about the Dragon Slayer? Yeah, boss, I have. It's an interesting idea, but there are risks. I'm thinking that might not be the best of times to approach him about it. He's the source of my magic, remember? If our discussion turned into an argument, he could take all that magic back in a heartbeat. And then where would we be? Oh, this is an interesting conundrum here. I can't justify the risk of you losing your magic, not right now. Let's hold off on this until after you've gotten ourselves out of this mess we're already in. He nods grimly. Yeah, boss, my thoughts exactly. Let's just worry about the task in front of us for right now. You don't need to concern yourself about me anyhow. I'll be fine. I sure hope so. Let's see, any new DVDs? It doesn't look like it. I think we've watched all those. And there's Dante. Hello, Dante. You get pets. You get pets. Because you're a good doggo. Emperor hides it. Well, he does. He does. He's the keeper of that. Stays true even in dystopian sci-fi future. Always, always true there, Doc Belvin. It's true. John, that emote's so cute. Iger glances up from her PDA at the sound of your approach. Max, this isn't the best of times. Her body language is self-assured, but you can hear the anxiety in her voice. Something has her worried in a big way. Now talk to me, Iger. If something put you on edge, I want to know what it is. There's a long pause. Finally, she turns her PDA so you can look at the screen. This. The image that greets you is a hollow pic of a rail-thin orc with jet black hair. Alright, who am I looking at? His name is Yuli Kozlov, but he's better known by his handle, the Engineer. He's a mercenary, ex-Spetsnaz, one of the best in his field. I ran up against him in my KSK days. Alright, tell me more. His specialties are social engineering and wet work. In practice, he spends most of his time paving the way for organized crime syndicates to seize new territory. He sets up bribes, takes out key members of the opposition, and forges alliance with existing street gangs. All the groundwork that a syndicate needs. He's extremely bad news, Max. And my contacts spotted him in Shatnest. That's a little too close to the Krush Bazaar for comfort. Exactly. I've seen what the Engineer can do up close. My KSK unit tracked him a few years ago. I had him in the sights of my rifle, but I was ordered to hold fire. We couldn't afford to give away our position. To this day, I regret obeying that order. I saw what happened to the town that he was softening up after the Syndicate moved in. Max, I have to stop him before it's too late. What happened to that town can't be allowed to happen again in Shatnest. Agreed. Do you know who he's working for now? Safest bet would be a Russian syndicate, but there's no telling. His client list is longer than you'd expect. Got any examples? Well, I know for a fact he's worked for mafia groups operating inside and outside of Russia. And he put in a lot of time with the Lobachevsky syndicate. He's taken contracts with the Triads as well. My contacts tell me he's even done a few jobs for the Tamanus. Alright, so what do we do? We stop him. Or rather, I stop him. She looks you in the eye. I can't ask you to put off the mission for this, but the Engineer has to be stopped, so I'm going to have to disappear for a run or two. I know how important it is that we resolve the Fairschwinger situation. I get it, but I can't just sit back and let that happen. She shakes her head. I won't. Look, if the Krush Bazaar is at risk, this is too important a job to rest on the shoulders of one person. I'm going with you. End of story. Alright, Fearless Leader. You're right. I could use the help. But the others, they can't know about this. This is going to have to be a quiet job. 2 people max. You sure you're prepared for this? If you can't hold up your end, I'll be better off on my own. Hey, don't worry about me. I'm solid. Yeah, I know you are. Grab your things and meet me in Der Weinkeller. I've got a contract who's going to join us there, and he can help us figure out the next step. Alright, got a side quest for Iker right there. Story's getting spicy. I'm liking it. Alright, before we go off on that, let's check the mission computer. We have one unread message. Video, one last DVD. Screen flickers to life and Malik's face appears. She wears a plastic smile. Hi again, Max. Well, I've recovered one last DVD for you, but I'm afraid that's all you're going to get. Might as well use the rest as coasters. They're all beyond repair. If you look on the table beside your DVD player, you'll find the disc I salvaged. She pauses, a slight frown crossed her face. To be completely honest, that was a lie. To recover this last disc, I was forced to subcontract. Shradi is a brute of a man. I'm unimpressed with his manner, and his poor hygiene disgusts me. But he's very good with old things such as this. I'll credit where it's due. The message ends and the image fades. Alright, so we do have a new DVD, so I'll have to check that out. Now open up the jobs directory. Claim payment for the Az Technology sabotage run. Alright. From Frau Mueller to Max Girth. If you're receiving this message, I have fled the country or am otherwise unavailable. Don't worry, you'll still be getting paid. I've made the appropriate preparations. In any case, Max, thank you for helping me. Please do not attempt to contact me again. As far as the world and my former employers are concerned, I'm buried under a ton of rubble. It is best that I remain that way. Goodbye, Yvonne Jimenez, aka Frau Mueller. A moment later, a second message pops in your inbox with the payment details. Payment from client, 36,000 nuyen. Deductions for crew salary, 9,600. Ammunition resupply cost, 2,400. Automatic deductions for Alice funds, 18,000. Remainder sent to Max Girth's account, 6K. That is a lot. I like it. So how's the Alice fund doing now? We have enough. We officially have enough money for the Alice fund now. So as soon as we're ready, we can pay off Alice and get the information we need. That's exciting. But of course, we gotta help Iger first and foremost, so we'll see where that's going. Let's check Shadowland, see if there's anything new on the BBS. Let's see, thread, kaboom! You feel that shake a few hours ago? Not an earthquake. Azzy facility went sky high downtown. Boom! Can see the smoke from here. A friend of mine down there says it was a power spike that blew their generators. I doubt it. Only Shadowrunners have that sense of flair. You're kidding me. That place, that huge one that sprung up 6 months ago? Place must have cost millions to build. If it was runners, hope they got a major payday. No way I'd go anywhere near an Azzy facility without a trunk full of ammo and a mage watching my back. Honestly, the power spike version sounds more likely. I've walked past that facility. They have guards posted at the door 24/7. Not to mention the automated turret systems backing them up. No way somebody got paid to waltz through that scheisse. No way. So dig this. Apparently there were some survivors wandering around a U-Bahn station near the blast site. Some Pomona folks approached them to see if they had accounts. Then one of them said they had to keep running and they all took off down the tunnel. Well sure, with a blast of that magnitude, they were probably all in shock. Found another post about a bunch of glassy-eyed people wandering around. Said they were all wearing hospital gowns? The Pomona people must have hooked them up. They keep all kinds of medical gear in the rescue wagons. Maybe. Or maybe they were Azzy guinea pigs. They were Azzy guinea pigs. Hey, Fluffies! Good weekend eve to you as well. How's the week been treating you so far, Fluffies? Glad to have you with us. Alright, Thread, please help me find my daughter. Please help me find my daughter. She ran away from home. She is human, in her early 20s with short blonde hair and a data jack. She was last seen wearing a light blue dress. This is not exactly a place to go looking for missing kids. How did you even get in here? I paid good money to get on here. I was told you people could help. If you got the Nuyen, you came to the right place. I sent you a number you can reach me at. The old help me find my missing kid routine. Classic. My money is on escaped wage slave. Make sure you do your homework, Ruby. That is a little disturbing. Doing okay? Good to hear, good to hear. Thread Corp Tracers. Anyone have a good backup plan for when you get stuck with a tracer? Barely managed to bug out of my apartment after a Corp hit squad came knocking. Lesson learned. Pat yourself down a couple times and make sure you don't have a tail. If I miss something, I'd rather keep my safe houses, you know, safe. I've had good luck with RF blockers. I have a jamming grid set up near my safe house. Projects any signals to a few miles away where I've got some cameras placed. So when someone shows up there, I know they were trying to find me. Then I do a thorough sweep to find the tracker. Sharp. How long does that go on before they give up? I usually rule of threes. I keep reprojecting the signal at different locations. In my experience, they give up after the third one's a dead end and stop listening to that RF signal. That's actually really clever. I like that. Alright. I think we're good there for right now. So, we'll go see if we want to do any... Or no, we gotta watch the DVD first. See what they got on there. Alright, that must be DVD number 4 then, right? Only 4 tracks though, so I think this is a new one. DVD player ramps up to speed, filling the air with a shrill whining sound. Green Winter's face appears on the screen. Timestamp on the video reads 2050-428. This is it, the interview. Took some digging to find it, but here it is. My big brother back in his prime. The note disappears, and for a moment, the screen goes blank. Suddenly, an image of a news correspondent flashes onto the screen, accompanied by a brief orchestral flourish. Timestamp in the upper right corner of the screen reveals the date, August 22nd, 2012. 2012, wow. Thank you for joining us. We are coming to you live from the ruins of Sengerhausen, the 5th Harz mountain town to be sacked by the dragon Feuerschwinge. Standing by my side is the head of Deal Defense, Dr. Adrian Vauclair. Dr. Vauclair has been hailed as a leader in the effort to bring down Feuerschwinge and end her reign of terror. Dr. Vauclair, tell us about your efforts to bring down the dragon. Killing the monster has proven difficult, to say the least. Her speed and maneuverability in the air are extraordinary. Her scales repel small arms fire, and her breath can melt steel. Our R&D team has been working around the clock to devise a weapon capable of downing the beast. In the interim, we are providing material support for the Luftwaffe's attempt to shoot her down via conventional means. Herr Vauclair, why are you directing Deal Defense's energies to the killing of Feuerschwinge? Are there corporate interests at play in this? Corporate interest? No, this is a matter of human interest. Innocent lives are being extinguished at an appalling rate. I am in a position to help out to put an end to this slaughter, and so I must. It really is that simple. Dr. Vauclair, you must understand my skepticism. Our viewers aren't looking for a PR statement. They come to us for the truth. I am afraid I don't have time to go back and forth on this. Your viewers can think whatever they wish. My concern is in helping the people affected by this tragedy. In that case, Dr. Vauclair, I thank you for sharing your valuable time with us. You're very welcome. The viewers at home, stay safe and watch the skies. Salvation is coming, I promise. Again, that was Dr. Adrian Vauclair, CEO of Deal Defense. Dr. Vauclair is the chief architect of the military's current plan to bring down the Dragon Fairswinger. Stay tuned for more late-breaking news on the battle for the Harz Mountains. We'll be right back. With that, the video comes to an end. You find yourself dumped back to the menu screen. I'm liking these little historical notes. I'm not sure how much useful information we're going to get, but they're cool context. Display goes blank for a moment. Timestamp on the video reads 2054-11-17. Holy shit! I just stumbled onto some of Adrian's old lab notes. I'm not going to say how I came across these. Someone might get hurt if the wrong people watch these. But I've checked them against some of Adrian's old handwriting samples and they're legitimate. Holy shit, this is big. Alright, okay. Back up, slow down, breathe. He takes a moment to calm himself. Okay, so these notes, they pretty much confirm something that I've always suspected. The Luftwaffe didn't shoot down Fairswinger. I mean, they tried. They pumped thousands of rounds into the air around her, lobbed rockets at her for months, lost a lot of attack helicopters and fighter craft in the process. But none of those things were responsible for taking her down. The Dragonfall was caused by an experimental warhead, one that Adrian and his Deal Defense think tank designed. I don't understand the science of it, not even a little bit. From what I can piece together, it looks like they designed some sort of chemical radiological agent that acts on the metagene. I don't think that they fully understand what they were doing. Hey, Chris Technician! Thank you for the 19-month resub. I appreciate that. Get to the chopper. How are you doing today, Chris? How is your week going? Hope everything is good with you. And Lee2, welcome in, Lee2. How are you doing? How's the week going for you so far? I don't think they fully understood what they were doing. It was 2012 after all. I mean, the process worked, but I don't know if they understood why it worked. Anyway, when a warhead full of this stuff comes in contact with a dual-natured creature, like a dragon, say, drives a wedge between the creature's physical and astral forms. The body gets put into a sort of hibernation state, and the spirit is forced out. It also looks like this process can maintain that state of separation indefinitely. And that's a pretty horrifying thought. A discorporated body is supposed to die in a few hours. I've heard horror stories about ghost-walking mages getting trapped in astral space, unable to rejoin without their meat. I heard they went crazy from the pain. If what I'm reading is accurate, it's entirely possible that Fairswinger has been trapped outside of her body for over 40 years. Winters pushes his chair back and slaps the table in front of him. This is why Adrian was always so cagey about the subject of Fairswinger after the Dragonfall. He knew for a fact that she's still alive, even if only technically. Her body crashed down into the socks, sure, but she wasn't dead. The government wouldn't let Adrian tell the public about any of this, of course. They didn't interfere with the lie that they were feeding us. That the firewing was dead and that everyone was safe and that people should stop hiding in their basements and get back to work again. But privately, he always said that she was still out there, somewhere deep in the socks. I'd always thought that he was paranoid, but I was wrong. He knew. So, what does all this mean? It means that the stories I got from that ghost rat suddenly sound a lot more plausible. It means that Fairswinger is definitely alive, and that Adrian's disappearance is unquestionably tied to her survival. It also means that Germany is in deep shit. Because Fairswinger is still alive, it's only a matter of time before she rears her ugly head again. Excuse me. Alright, that's enough for one night. I'm gonna go get drunk. Whew, alright, that's a big revelation right there. I was just saying, I don't know if we're gonna get anything interesting, but there we go, there we go. I'm doing great, Chris, thanks for asking. And you're doing excellently, Taylor. Sounds good, sounds good. Alright, track 3. DVD player ramps up to speed, filling the air with a shrill whining sound. Green Winter's face appears on the screen. He looks younger than you've ever seen him, but from the way he's carrying himself, he's clearly drunk. The timestamp on the video reads 2033-515, so this is the earliest we've seen him on here before. Oh yeah, booster and flu shot on Monday. Congratulations, Chris. How did they go? How were the side effects? I actually got my booster last week, and I got my flu shot a month or two ago. So, good on you. Congratulations. Wow, he does look young in that. Look, Adrian, I understand you. Lord knows I do, but you've got to drop this dragon fixation. People are starting to talk. There's a camera cut, and you find yourself looking at a young, handsome Dr. Adrian Beauclair. He wears a slight smile on his face. Oh, they're talking, are they? What a terrible shame. Damn it, Adrian, this is serious. You're a public figure. You could lose everything if you don't keep these ridiculous fairy tales to yourself. Hermie, my theories are not, as we call them, fairy tales. Dragons are real. I saved Germany from one. Have you forgotten? No, of course not. Everyone knows that you killed the Firewing. Stopped, not killed. Fine, stopped, whatever. Winter swipes a bottle off the table in front of him, drains it, and drops it to the floor. Call it whatever you want, but Adrian, you're the only one who's still obsessed with the damn things. There aren't that many of them, and they're not taking over the world. Beauclair's voice is quiet, soft. Such as the cry of the cancer patient, unaware of what's killing him. I'm fine, not to worry. I'll smoke another cigarette, what's the harm? He doesn't see what's happening, but he winds up dead all the same. Winter snorts. Now you're just being maudlin. Look, Adrian. Beauclair shakes his head, his smile has disappeared. You mark my words, Hermie. Within 5 years, corporations, even countries, will fall to these creatures. The worst part is, nobody will care. Oh, people will tut-tut about it. There may be protest or two, but nobody will actually do anything to stop them. The immortal, all-powerful, utterly pitiless reptiles will seize more and more of our power, wealth, and territory. And we foolish, short-sighted mortals will never get it back. Green Winters chuckles uncomfortably, raises his hands in the air in a supplicating gesture. Come now, Adrian. Beauclair talks over his brother's interruption. We can solve the problem, of course. We as a species are unwilling to invest our energy into problems that aren't staring us right in the face. As it was with climate change, so it is with dragons. I've accepted that, but you can't ask me to stop caring about it. Winter shakes his head. You're hopeless, Adrian. Fine, by all means, keep caring. Just keep your conspiracy theories to yourself. I'm telling you this for your own sake. Beauclair sighs. He looks incredibly tired. Yes, Hermie. You're right, of course. I mustn't jeopardize my credibility with the masses. Winter's expression turns serious. His voice lowers. It's not just your credibility I'm worried about. Talk is talk, but sometimes... He pauses, shakes his head. Sometimes I worry that you're really going to go back to the socks. Beauclair's tone softens again. Hermie, Winters cuts his brother off. A new intensity burns in his voice. Please, big brother, just drop all this. Stop hunting the Firewing and start living your life again. If you won't do it for yourself, then for Christ's sake, do it for me. Beauclair nods and looks away from the screen. All right, Hermie, I'll try. Jeez, this got real dramatic. No bad side effects, just sore arm and tiredness. Nice, nice. Sounds good to hear. They're not taking over the world. Honest. Emperor, welcome back in. Hope you've been enjoying your work, Lurks. Alright, the final track of the final DVD. Let's see what we got here. A rattling sound fills the air as the disc grinds in the tray. A few seconds later, the screen fills with text. Meet and mate singles dating profile. User Jolly Green Winters. Last active 1/15/54. Sex male, metatype human, ethnicity Caucasian, body type muscular. That's optimistic. Age 50, looking for FHED. A little over my head there. Athletic 20 to 30. Wow. Half his age. Yeah, it's real optimistic. I'm a fun-loving guy who's also a great listener. I love hiking, clubbing, and all kinds of pets. I'm looking for a cute, funny, adventurous girl who's down to party. I don't respond to profiles without pics. No orcs, no trolls. Sorry, ladies. I was hoping for a big old revelation on that last track, but, I guess that's what we're getting there. Yeah, probably human elf dwarf, now that I'm thinking about it, Kitsubian. That makes more sense. And I got an achievement for that called Historical Record. Presumably for watching all the DVDs. That whole thing was such a bombshell. I really thought the last track was going to be just an absolute nuke. But no, just a dating profile. Just as Tinder! Highly elite dungeoneers! You know, that is a good thing to be looking for in a partner, I think. Alright. Let's head around town, see how everybody's doing. Check in with folks. See who's got new stuff to discuss. We don't want to head down to the wine cellar because that's where our next objective is, so we'll go there last. Let's see. The girl stares blankly into a vacant sky. She's still sporting a black eye, and there are fresh tears on her cheeks, but she doesn't seem to notice them. Kim, are you alright? She shakes her head. I don't know. Have I ever been one of me? She then lowers her gaze from the heavens and regards you, her eyes showing slightly more clarity than before. Been thinking, remembering, wondering. What have you been thinking about? Kim hugs herself tightly around her midsection, drawing herself in and doing the impossible of making herself even thinner. I'm not sure I want to talk about it. I only ever talked about it with Monica. Hey, I'm here to listen, just like Monica was. Okay. She takes a breath to ready herself and then bites at her lip as her eyes search the unseen. Monica said I would forget. She thought the Sims might help. In there I'm strong, and I never have to lose anyone. But then I come back out, here, where children play in the street and I remember. Where I see Doc Escabel, and I remember. He was mad at me for losing her, but now I don't know if he even remembers. He looks right through me, but I did what he told me. I saw him every month, I took the medicine, I got as much food as I could. But he said it wasn't enough, that I would never be. Monica said a mother is always a mother, even when her baby dies inside of her. She said she would go to heaven. Shit, I'm sorry, Kim. Is there anything I can do? No, I'm okay, thank you. Do you want to talk about that black eye now? Zach said not to. He said I might get hurt again. Kim, if Zach is hurting you... No, it wasn't him. Zach loves me. He loves everybody. But the man who did this knew Zach. He said they used to work together before they came to the Krush Bazaar. But he said he wasn't allowed to stay because of Monica. So he said he was bad for the Krush Bazaar, and the man didn't like that. Now he wants to come back. He wants to be the new Zach. He told me he had better stuff. Let me try it. Then, she touches a finger to her black eye. He said to tell Zach that he was coming back to take what was his. Don't worry, Kim. We won't let him come back. If you say so. I'll leave you be. I should probably talk to Zach about that guy. Where is he? I always forget where he hangs out. Oh, there he is. Let's see, what's up with the bandages on your hands? Let's see, Zach snorts out a short burst of laughter. He wiggles his bandaged hands in front of you. Oh, these? Nothing much, chummer, nothing much. Tussled with a spirit back in Amsterdam. You know, we elves are very spiritual people. You fought a spirit with your bare hands? Did I say fought? Zach winks at you, his smile twisting up into a licentious smirk. You can't help noticing that his eyelashes appear to be dusted with glitter. Nah, chummer, Zach Flash is a lover, not a fighter. We partied, then we tussled. Hard not to get banged up under the circumstances. I gotcha. What was that you were saying about elves? Elves, you know, my people, are creatures of the spirits. We got the magic in our blood, whether we sling spells or not. I'm telling you, I talk to spirits all my life, and it has nothing to do with praying to a totem or studying spell books. Flash lowers his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. Between you and me, my mojo is stronger than any corporate wage mages. Take those rat scum bastards that has technology. They cast spells all day and all night, right? Fire this and lightning that, just tossing them around like candy. Right. Well, me, I'm just doing my thing, not casting spells. I'm storing up my energy, saving it. Can you imagine how much magic I have? I don't think that's how it works, Zach. Trust me, friend, I have secret knowledge. He slowly turns his head from side to side to give you a good look at his upturned ears. Like I said, it's in the blood. Fascinating. Well, I gotta run. Take care, Zach. Talk to him again, see if there's anything else in there. Zach is not a smart guy. Also, probably full of lies, I think. Hey, you said you knew magic. Are you a street mage? Zach lets out a throaty barking laugh. Street mage? Do I look like a street mage to you? He shakes his head, but his smile doesn't waver. He fishes a small bag of pills out of his back pocket and dangles it in front of you. No, chummer, I'm not a street mage. I got the magic in my blood and the magic in these bags. You won't catch old Zach studying these spell books. Nothing to talk to him about there, but whoever that guy is, we're going to want to try and keep him out of town. He sounds like bad news. Alright, let's continue exploring then. Alright, he doesn't have anything new to say. And I have absolutely no need to get a gun on my main character, because I've never used it since the first mission. Let's see, run over here and tip the dancer, because we do that every time we're in town. So you gotta support the local arts, that's important. That is important. And then let's see what Kami's up to. Let's see, she grins at you all spark and mischief. Hey there, how you been? Could be worse. Ain't it always. Be well, mine friend. Stay safe. Alright, she's got nothing going on. So we'll head over to the Talismongers, because that's where I get all my stuff from. Are things getting deep again yet? Oh yeah, things are getting pretty intense. We technically could trigger the end game right now, but I got some side quests to take care of, I think. How are you doing today, DB Stewart? How is your week going? Alright, Algernon, what do you got? So let's see, what do I have right now on my character? So I've got Powerbolt 3, Lightning Bolt 3, Acid Stream 2, Mana Ball 2, Heal Wound, Armor 3, and Aim 2. Alright, so I think I might have everything upgraded already. Let's see what he's got here. Outfits first. I like the outfit I got best. I don't think I'm going to beat that. Let's see, so spells. We've already got Lightning Bolt 3, so nothing else to be done there. Let's see. We've got Acid Stream 2. That is the best Acid Stream we're going to get, unfortunately. Always tip the dancer. It's important, Luna. It's important. Let's see. We got Mana Ball 2. That is the best Mana Ball available. We've got Heal Wounds 2. That is the best Heal Wounds. We can upgrade Aim. I've got Armor 3. I think I might actually want to replace Aim with something else. Because I don't actually use Aim that often, because at this point my party is actually getting a pretty decent hit rate. Plus we got Blitz, can also use that laser targeter now, which is nice. I've been pretty good, DB Stewart. I've been pretty good. Thank you for asking. So yeah, if I were going to replace Aim with something, what would I replace it with? Well, we got Fireball. That's got a small AoE and also does ongoing damage, which I like. Stun Ball. Not bad. I do like stuns. Yeah, team's actually confident. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Let's see. Glue. Target cannot move, but can still use AP to attack. It's not spectacular. Blindness. Target is blinded and cannot see or attack targets. That's kind of cool, but has a pretty long cooldown. Let's see. Strip Armor. Decreases the target armor by 6. I kind of like that. Because as we're getting farther into the game, we are seeing a lot of dudes that have just tons of armor. Let's try getting that. We got tons of cash right now, so yeah, let's go ahead and pick that up. And I think that's all I actually want to buy from him. We already got Powerbolt 3. We're not going to get better than that. How lewd. That's me! So Alice, I think, was found. 50K well spent. We haven't actually spent the money yet, but we have it available. So once we're ready, we just give her cash and see what she found. But yeah, that's a lot of money. Side quest first, though. Side quest first. All right, so let's swap out aim with strip armor 3. So now we've got 3 support spells: strip armor, armor, and heal, and 3 offensive spells: mana ball, acid stream, and lightning bolt. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. We can deal with that. Max girth, min armor. I mean, he's got max armor too, so you can cut it either way, whichever you prefer. See if Algernon's got anything new to say. He does not. All right. So in that case, I think we're good, because he's the only guy that actually sold anything that I needed. We'll see if Mollet has anything new to say. Nope. I was hoping she might have a comment about the DVDs, but it doesn't look like it. Alright, let's head over to the wine cellar then. Hop in there, see what we need to do for the for Iger's job. And then we'll decide what to do after that. Hey, I don't mean to be rude, but this is my off time. I intend to spend it smoking and drinking myself into a stupor, not talking. She waves you away. If you want to chat later, we'll chat. For now, give me some breathing room. Fair enough, fair enough. Looks like the contact's over here anyway. Ah, here we go. Bannock. The dwarf has a distinctly Eurasian appearance. He peers up at Iger through almond-shaped eyes. The rest of his broad face is dominated by strong Slavic features. He nods to himself and puts down his mug of soy calf. On the edge of the table, a plate of day-old pie cools in a haze of cigarette smoke. Hoi, Iger. Been a long time. He taps his thumb on the rim of his coffee cup. Keeping busy? You can say that. Max, this is Bannock. He's a friend. The dwarf scoffs. Don't know if I go that far. Nothing personally, you understand. If I were to start keeping friends, I might call you one. But in my experience, friendship and obligation go hand in hand. Solitary life is cleaner. She smiles. Professional acquaintance, then. The dwarf nods. Better. Now, let's get down to business, shall we? Let's. We need intel on the engineer. Where he's been staying, who he's been working for, how long he's been in Shotnest. Whatever you got, we want it. He spears a hunk of pie with a fork, crams it into his mouth, and starts to chew. A moment later, he shrugs. I've had worse. And of course, I'll give you what I can, but I don't know much. I can point you in the right direction, that's all. Just tell us what you can, we'll handle the heavy lifting. Dwarf nods, then fumbles in his jacket pocket for something. A moment later, he produces a weathered paper map and spreads it out on the table. Alright, what you're looking at is the northwest quadrant of Shotnest. This is gang territory, all of it. These days, the whole Kais is being held by Rambach. Ah, not those assholes again. Afraid so. By all accounts, they've gotten worse recently. The guy that filled the power vacuum when their last leader bit is a real piece of work. He stabs a meaty finger down at the faded silhouette of a building. Anyway, this warehouse right here is Rambach HQ. That's where the engineer is staying. Wonderful. Iger exhales heavily. If he's staying there, he must be arranging some sort of deal with them. That'd be a safe bet. They haven't pulled their guns on him yet, so it's fair to assume the negotiations are going well. I'm sure I don't have to tell you this, but the last thing we need is alliance between some foreign syndicate and Rambach. No good could come of that. Yeah, I can't argue with that. Yeah, nice chat box to say you don't want to chat, lady, basically. What's the dinner report? I had some Portillo's. Had a nice cheeseburger and some of their fries. They have really good fries there. Now, I can't tell you what the engineer's, who the engineer's working for. That you'll have to ask him yourself. But what I can do is make it easier for you to have a sit-down with him. Bannock reaches on the table and brings up a canvas bag. He places it in front of you and pushes it forward. Don't open that in here. There are people in this room who'd kill you for what's in this bag. Yeah, you gonna tell us what it is, or do we have to guess? He lowers his voice to a soft whisper. You have to lean in to hear clearly. What you're gonna find in there is a gadget about the size of a water pistol. It has a rubberized grip and a hair trigger, and it's good for one shot. Is it a stun gun? No. He pauses for a moment, playing with his fork. Well, not really, but for your purposes you may as well think of it as one, though. The object in question is a cyberware deactivator. I had it shipped here, at great personal expense, from a Supermax prison in the UCAS. He traces a swirl in the air with his fork. The Ordinary owed me a favor. Iger whistles appreciatively. Very nice, Bannock. That should make this easy. Not easy. Possible. I wouldn't be giving it to you if the job could be done without it. The engineer is rocking a Delta-grade move-by-wire system. Unless you can shut it down, there's no way in hell you're going to catch him. And if we do shut it down, he'll be forced into a state of permanent seizure. Bannock shrugs. Well, until you get the thing up and running again. Deactivated isn't the same thing as broken. The dwarf shovels another heaping forkful of pie into his mouth. He chews thoughtfully. Until then, his life will be a living hell, but I can think of worse things to use the bargaining chip. Remember, you need to know who he works for. The more you can take him out of his comfort zone, the better. Sounds like we have a plan. Iger nods. Sounds that way. Thanks, Bannock. We'll let you know how things work out. Don't bother. I'll be watching. Alright. We have a plan. And hopefully this is one I'll be able to talk my way through, because I am very good at that. Emperor, you don't remember this run? This one is just in the director's cut. I believe. I believe all of the personal side quests for your party members are in the director's cut only. So if you played the original, you might not have played this one. But either way, yeah, I'm interested to see how this is going to go. Trade dog, yeah, that is pretty intense. Alright, let's go ahead and make another save before we head off on this one. There we go, and let's do it. Side quest ahoy! Alright, call Iger and travel to the shut nest to locate the engineer. Alright, so it's just going to be a two-person job, like they said. Unfortunately, I wish we could have the rest of the party, but that's all we got. Yeah, Iger, really stacked deck right there. Shot Nest, the Keist next door to Cruise Bazaar, and an object lesson in anarchy gone wrong. Violent gangs rule the streets here, trading territory to the roar of gunfire. The streets are a war zone. As dangerous as Shot Nest already is, it could be worse. The gangs are vicious but disorganized. They pose little risk to their neighbors. With little more than a makeshift barricade and a few volunteers, the Cruise Bazaar has successfully insulated itself from the chaos of its neighboring Keist. The engineer could change all that. He has to be stopped, and the F-State as a whole needs to be alerted to what his clients are trying to do. It's up to you and Iger to make sure that happens. Hey, Vaziril, welcome in. How are you doing today, Vaziril? Hope everything's going well with you. Let's see. All right, we do have right here the cyberware deactivator. I thought it said that Iger was supposed to have it, but maybe I can carry it as well? Possibly. I don't know. As usual, I'm going to loan Iger my grenade launcher, because it's not something I can use, but she might be able to. And we should be good there, I think. Yeah, how's your week going, Vaziril? Hope everything is fine. As you near the edge of the Cruise Bazaar, the familiar piss and asphalt stench of Shot Nest crawls into your nostrils and sticks in the back of your throat. The dilapidated hunks of burnt-out buildings loom above you, giving the place an air of menace. I was hoping I'd put this place behind me after the Humanus run. Yeah, I'm with you there. She wrinkles her nose. Funny thing is, Syndicate presence might actually help Shot Nest. I mean, in the short term, at least. We cleaned up the streets, if nothing else. Don't tell me you're changing your mind. Not for a second. A syndicate, any syndicate, in Shotnest would be a disaster for the Khush Bazaar. Let the people on the other side of the gates deal with their own problems. I won't allow my home to be endangered for their sake. Alright. Grenade launchers. They're so good. They're so good. That works, Vazaril. Hopefully you get a little bit of escapism here. See what I can do. I have to blow up my nose real quick though, folks, so I'll be right back. Hey Nano, how are you doing there? Hope you're doing well today. Alright. Oh, that's that guard we had to go past last time we came through here. I remember him. You again. Well, you ignored my warning last time and you ain't dead, so I guess you can handle yourself. Let him through, Surge. Let's see. Did you see the second season of Sam & Max Remake was released? I did. I am excited. I will be buying that. I will be streaming that. Hell yeah. Also, Vazaril, they have put out a Max plushie. Officially licensed Max plushie. That looks really cute too, if that's something you're interested in. Hey, Jimmy. Welcome in. How are you doing today, Jimmy? How's your week been going? Hope all is well with you. Alright, where are we headed to today? Cardboard box I can look at over here. Cardboard box is filled with makeshift bedding. A homeless person might be using it to keep warm at night. Yeah, we're gonna walk away. It's not my business. Does it bite when you hug it? We can only hope so. They didn't specify in the shop description, though. I'm only guessing. Congratulations, Jimmy. That's got to be a huge load off. Very good to hear. Alright, this is a very long walk and it's making me a little nervous. Rembach gang up ahead. Maybe there's a way around? Yeah, let's see if there's a way around. I just noticed there's something over here, too. What is that? Narcotics? We'll send that to my stash. Let's see if maybe we can take this alley. Yeah, there's a hole in the fence right there. Sweet. Emperor! Damn it, Emperor! So I just got a gift from Emperor. Emperor has sent me a copy of Sam & Max Season 2 Remastered. I believe that's the yeah, that is the remastered. Emperor, thank you so much! Holy crap! Didn't mention you don't own it. I have not picked that one up yet. I have the original, but I haven't picked up the remastered yet. Thank you so much, Emperor. That is awesome of you. I will gladly accept, and I will make sure to remember to thank you once we get around to playing that, because that's going to happen. I promise you that is the thing that will happen. Thank you. That's super generous. Whew. Alright, where on earth are we going here? We don't actually have an objective marker. Oh, there's somebody to talk to over there. Lady! Lady and man! Very descriptive. The Merry Bribesmas, thank you for that. Well, I don't see anywhere to go, so I guess we're going to need some more information. Let's go talk to Lady and Man. I got pots and pans. You need pots and pans? No, but some info would be nice. See any new friends of the Rambach show up lately? Yeah, sure I have. What's it to you? The woman eyes you up and down, clearly waiting for you to make an offer. Hand over 50 million. I'm just trying to help the neighborhood out. She leans in for a whisper. You're just down the street in the warehouse with the grass in front. New guy showed up a few days ago. Seems like a bigwig. They've been moving products through ever since. What kind of product? That'll cost you extra, sweetie. Is it important? 25 million enough? Drugs, guns, the usual. Seems like more drugs than guns lately, so maybe things will pick up around here. Alright, thanks. No problem, honey. I got the best deals on pots and pans this side of Spandau. A place with grass right in front of it. What is she talking about? I see some grass right here. Is that what she means? I don't think I can go back there though, can I? There's nothing to see back there. We'll go talk to the man then, see if he's got anything. Yeah, Jimmy, that's true. And that always hurts too, but I'd rather have my money be gone than my bills hang around. Merry Primesmas, thank you so much, Emperor, and I hope you have a happy holiday too. Before I forget to mention that. What do you want? I'm just looking for some information. I bet you are. I've seen your type before. Probably looking for someone or looking for something that's been stolen. Either way, the Rambach won't be happy about you sticking your nose in a shut nest. Alright, I'm leaving. I don't want no trouble. Warehouse with grass in front of it. Alright, I'm gonna save right here. In case I accidentally stumble into trouble. Offer it till the 3rd of January. Holy crap, that is some spare time there. Well, what are you gonna do with all that spare time? Doc Belvin, you got any plans? Let's see, there's a gate over here, but I can't actually get through. Alright. Check over here. Oh, that guy's got a gun. He is probably up to no good. I don't see any grass, though. Gonna be a degenerate? That sounds like the dream right there. Oh, here's some grass. Alright, cool. This must be it. Yeah, there's the door panel. The warehouse is a windowless slab of reinforced densoplast. A keypad entry system sits to one side. Got any ideas, Iger? Looks secure. She examines the heavy door, scowling. I might be able to blast it open with a controlled explosive, but that'd spook anyone inside. Probably just best if we could find the code. I have no idea where we'd go about finding the code. Let's look around. Ooh, there's a motorcycle over here. Let's go take a little peek in there. Engine's still warm. Colors on the tail clearly marked as Rambach property. Shoot. Well, that probably means they're in the building, unfortunately. Alright, so we need to find that code. Well, that lady was pretty helpful before. See if she's got any more information for me. Just in case. Hey, the warehouse you told me about is locked up with a key code panel. You know anything about that? Sure, I can help you out there. For a price. I can deal with that. 500, no less. I gotta make a living, you know. Luckily, I'm flush with cash right now. Go ahead. The code is 292... Something. I don't remember the last number. That'll get you most of the way, though. Joy! You don't even know the whole thing! I'm not going near that place. Good luck! Well, I suppose that narrows it down a bit. Hopefully there isn't a lockout for too many bad codes. Yeah, we got scanned. We got scanned. Try inputting a code. Let's see, the buttons of the keypad are badly worn and a wad of chewing gum has been plastered over part of the flickering screen. 2929? No. 2928. 2927. 2926. 2925. 2924. There we go. 2924. Wasn't too bad. Certainly better than guessing all 4 digits. In there, that's our man. Alright, there is the engineer. We just gotta get to him. However, we are already in a fight. Luckily, there is a major ley line right there. So, I'm a wreck face. Let me go ahead and throw some armor on myself first of all. And then let's see, Iger. Go ahead and take up right here. And then switch to shotgun. And how healthy are these guys? They're pretty healthy. This guy was a dragon's breath. Nice! Take that fire, dude. Oh, God. And we got a summoner. Beautiful. Luckily, so far, not doing a ton of damage. Alright, so I need to get in there and use the Cyberware deactivator on that guy. We can do that. We're gonna have to go around to get to him, though. We just want to make sure he doesn't escape is the main thing. Alright. So, Iger. Oh, come on! We missed an 85? Come on. We need to take out that summoner, first and foremost. Oh, I can hit all of them with an AoE. Let's do so. Big damage, I like it, I like it. He's making a run for it, damn it! Did I only have the 1 turn? Don't tell me I only had the 1 turn. There was no way I could have made it over there. That's XCOM, baby! It really is. Alright, Iger. Switch to Sniper. And take this guy down. He's in the open, so we should be able to crit like crazy. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's toast. And then this guy will hit with an acid stream. Alright, good, he's down. Alright, start running. We gotta go catch up with that guy. Alright, Max, you're gonna have to scout. Which I don't like very much, but you've got slightly better armor here. Alright, I don't see anybody in that room. So, Iger, you can go ahead and rush up there. Alright, Max. You're gonna run over here. And then Iger, you're gonna overwatch the door for this turn. Alright. Iger, pop the door. And then we've got both of these dudes. Let's see, Iger. Yeah, you go ahead and get to cover. And then Max, this dude has way too much armor. Let's try that armor stripping. I took all of her armor. That's beautiful. Hey, Eric Director, just stopping by real quick. Disney on Ice. Nice. How was it? I won't keep you too long, though, but thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. All right, Max. Let's see. Max, go ahead and throw an acid on this dude. Man, I got a little cocky staying out in the open like that. Ow, that hurt a lot. And I can only heal the 1 damage, of course, because, you know, the fire damage. So let's see, Max. Max, you need to take some cover here. Take cover right here for right now. That'll stop the crits at least. And then use one of your healing kits on yourself. There we go. That's what I get for cockiness. And then Iger, switch to shotgun. And see if you can wipe this lady out, because she's got no armor whatsoever. Still, unfortunately, pretty tough at point-blank range. She's on fire now, too, though, so that's nice. Ow! I'm taking so much damage here. I gotta get better cover. Alright, so Max, you heal yourself this turn, because that'll heal all the damage you just took. Oh, very nice. You got some old stuff in there, you got some new stuff. That sounds pretty cool, Eric. I like it, I like it. Alright, Iger. Yeah, Iger, go ahead and shotgun. Of course, the one time I actually take aim off. Now I'm not able to hit anything. Let's see, now you're acid and on fire. That's beautiful. Ow. Ow! Grenades now, too. Come on. Alright, Iger, you work on this guy, because he doesn't appear to have much cover there. Miss! Dang it! And she's gonna have to reload. Now, Max. Go ahead and throw a lightning bolt. And then she should die to damage over time. So we should be good there. And then I just need to waste this guy. Very nice crit. Stop going out to my armor! How rude. Alright, let me put my armor back on now. And then heal up a little bit, because I can do that. And then Iger, end this guy. Come on! Alright, fine. Okay, he's down. Alright, so Max. You are going to take up over here. Iger over here. And then check the door. Alright. Iger, pop the door. Is that the guy? No, it's just an enforcer. Shoot. I was hoping that was going to be the guy we actually need to catch, but not quite yet. But let's hit him with some... No, let's get behind cover. Let's not be cocky here. Behind cover, and then Max. Oh, we can't see him anymore. Shit, so we actually have to get in there. Well, that sucks. Max, rush over here then. Cover blocked it. That's awesome. hit him with some acid. And hit him with a lightning bolt. Beautiful. And then Iger. Just roll up right here and hit him with the Dragon's Breath. Almost died from damage over time there. Very nearly died. Alright, Max. Let's go ahead and throw a regular bolt at him. And then head to the streets. And Iger, you do the same. Alright, do not let the engineer escape. The engineer must survive. Alright, he's right there. We may as well just run after him, I suppose. I was impressed by how the skaters were able to skate water in the costumes. That's gotta be a trick. That's gotta be, like, very difficult to learn how to do, but I respect it. I respect it. Alright, so how much HP does he have? I might be able to slow him down. I want to steal his AP, but also I'd want to make sure we're not hurting him. That's the tricky part. So let's have Max run up to over here for right now. And Iger will follow suit. Ah, damn it. And of course we get mated. Alright, Iger, I'm gonna leave you to take care of this clown. Nice crits. And then Max, you are just kind of gonna keep running. Alright, he did not run very far this turn, so I might be able to stop him now. So let's run over to here first. And is this close enough to use the cyber word deactivate? I hope so. Hey, Lost! How goes the Shadowrun? Pretty well today. Pretty well, I'd say. Thank you for the 32-month resub there, Lost. I appreciate that. And how are you doing today? How's your week going? There's not enough AP. What does that mean? It says it costs 1 AP. I've got 1 AP. I don't understand what that means. I'm gonna assume that means I'm not close enough. That's what I'm guessing. So let me hit him with a lightning bolt, because that shouldn't kill him, but it will steal one of his AP. There we go. Cool, cool. So we won't be able to run quite as far. So now Iger. That dude's toast. He did not get very far, but still. I don't think I'm going to be able to use the thing on him yet, am I? No, I must have to be right on top of him. Shit. Alright, so let's run up to right here. And then Iger, you're going to book it. Alright, I think we're going to be able to catch him because he didn't go very far. So I'm going to go rock up right next to him. There we go. Whew! Alright! So he is basically tased for a very long time, possibly most of the rest of his life. All we have to do now is beat the rest of the gangers and get the hell out of here. Yeah, basically we turned off all of his cyberware, which is going to put him into a coma, which will make him a lot easier to extract. Oh geez, that is intense, Lost. Glad you're safely home. Hopefully you're warming up now too. and hopefully we can entertain. Alright. So, Iger, we're just going to have you take some cover for right now. Hopefully draw some aggro. Good deal. And then Max, why don't you heal yourself? And then see if you can throw an acid on this guy. Beautiful. Let's hit this guy with the Dragon's Breath. Very nice. Missed at 90%. That's XCOM, baby. Alright, let's hit this guy with a Lightning Bolt. And he's down! Help me drag this guy back to the warehouse. We're gonna find out what he knows. Alright. The engineer lies splayed out on the ground, his body trembling violently. Iger shoves a bottle up his nose and squeezes. The engineer shudders violently, then the trembling begins to subside. She glanced at you. An aerosol BZD to help treat the seizures. Bannock was kind enough to include it in its goodie bag. Won't last long, but it should give Yuli here enough muscular control to answer a few questions. The engineer's voice comes out in a trembling stutter. Fuck you, troll. Iger raised an eyebrow. See, he's talking already. The engineer's eyes burn with hate. Beads of sweat dot his brow as he struggles to control the tremors that rack his body. He takes a deep breath, holds it, and releases it slowly. The trembling begins to subside. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Feeling better, Yuli? Ready to chat? Slowly, the orc's eyes shift from Iger to you. I know this troll, bitch. We have history. But you're a stranger to me. Are you sure that you have the stomach for this stranger? Not many do. I'd say I'll manage, but if you give us what we want, this will go a whole lot easier for you. I've got nothing for you, Shadowrunner. His voice sounds stronger now. The stutter that marred his speech had almost completely faded away. The sooner you learn that, the better off we'll all be. Oh, Yuli. She slaps him across the face, splitting his lip down the middle. The impact sounds like a gunshot. You're in no position to make demands. Iger leans in towards the engineer. He recoils, grinding the back of his head against the grease-stained Duraplast tiles. You're helpless. Fucking crippled. Her voice comes out in a snarl. But if you answer our questions, things go easier for you. So tell us, whose payroll are you on? She grabs a fistful of the orc's hair and lifts his head. Her face is inches from his. Tell us who sent you to Shot Nest! There's a long pause. Eventually the engineer looks away. Alright, you want to know so badly, I'll tell you. Taminus sent me here. They want to use Shot Nest as a base of operations in Berlin. My point of contact is a ghoul named Beetle. He leans forward and locks eyes with Iger. There, you got your intel. Now set me free or kill me. Yuli. Iger leans back, shaking her head. You wouldn't roll over on an employer this easily. Your rep tells me that much. He raises an eyebrow in a look of mock astonishment. No. Nah, Iger's right. You're jerking us around. You wanted a name? I gave you a name. Want more? I can give you those too. I can give you 100 clients who'd love a piece of Shot Nest. How do you intend to determine who really sent me? Oh, I got a couple of ideas. The engineer smirks. You can try beating the truth out of me. You can try cutting on me. Get creative with the pliers if you like. Every time you hurt me, I'll give you a different name. Torture me or don't. It'll all end the same way. I'll be dead, and you'll know nothing for certain, and my clients will move ahead on schedule. Cooperate, maybe it doesn't have to end that way. Maybe you'll get out of here alive. He snorts. You think I'm delusional, man? I'm already dead. The she-troll beside you is going to put a bullet in my brain as soon as she gets what she wants. Just look at her. Take a long look at that ugly troll face. She's just aching to put me in the ground. Iger's hands bunch up into fists. She's still smiling, but you can feel the heat of her hatred behind her eyes. You've got bigger issues to worry about than my face, Yuli. you don't start telling me what I want to hear in the next 30 seconds, this is gonna get messy. I know that look, Yoli. I'd start talking if I were... The engineer cuts you off. A perverse smile is spread across his face. You know, Iger. He takes his time pronouncing the name, savors it. I'd like to tell you a story. We share so much history, you and I. Iger says nothing, but her eyes narrow. The engineer continues, his grin broadening. This is a funny story. It's a story about your time in the KSK. A story about futility. I can tell you all about the many lives you touched, and how the syndicates touched them again afterwards. Would you like that? There's a long pause. Eventually, Iger turns to face you. Max, do me a favor. Sweep the building for intel. Anything that we might have missed on the way in. Yeah, I'm on it. Taking care of our friend here. She shoots a disgusted glance at your captive. Yeah, don't worry. I will. Alright, let's do a quick search of the building. See if we can find any extra intel. With a building like this, you never know what you might have missed. It's a very big place. And, you know, they can leave little scraps of intel anywhere. A quick look around. There's a small ledger lying near this crate. The cover is cheap leatherette and the paper is tissue-thin newsprint. Let's leaf through that one. Emperor, she asked us to do her a favor to look for intel. I love intel, Emperor. Personally, intel, one of my favorite things. So, I'm just gonna go look for the intel. She said she'd handle things. I trust her. I'm pretty sure she's gonna handle things from there. So, yeah, look for some intel. We gotta be really thorough, too. We don't want to miss anything, so we gotta be really thorough. Now, I want to keep her up to date on what we're doing, too, so I'll make sure every few minutes to yell back, oh gosh, there's so much intel to look for. This will take me forever. Just so she knows that we're on the same page. I think that's just nice. Good teamwork right there. Good teamwork. It might take you a while, but I'm sure she'll understand. Yeah, teamwork. Teamwork right there. Yeah, Iger's being the bad cop here. I'm going to let her do that. The pages are filled to overflowing with handwritten text. You don't recognize the language, but judging by the accent marks, you guess it's a Scandinavian tongue. Well, you can't read it. The arrangement of the text tells you the ledger is primarily being used as an address book. Alright, I'll hang on to that. Now, let's see what else we got over here. Forklift's tires are flat. Looks like it hasn't been used in years. Alright, well, hey, we did find some intel, as a matter of fact. We actually did find some intel. So that's good. Ooh, there's something else over here, too. A couple of things over here. Oh, I know the mission you're talking about, Punisher. Chemical storage barrels empty. Cool, cool. Melted courier drone, no cargo. This generic courier drone has been snapped together out of prefab parts from a dozen different manufacturers. It's a cheap utilitarian thing, remarkable only in that it's so incredibly plain. A half-bright teenager could cobble something together like this in an afternoon. Drone sits in a charging cradle, its turbofan unpowered. A cheerful green light blinks on its front panel to remind you that it's still active. You can see the silhouette of something under the flimsy plastic dome of the drone's cargo compartment. Whatever the thing was here to deliver, it's still carrying it. Alright, let's pop the lid and see what's in there. You depress the catch on the container's plastic lid. Rather than swinging open, the lid slides back to reveal a touchpad. Looks as though the thing is password locked. Alright, let's take a look more closely here. Take a closer look, you notice something strange. There's a set of electrical contact plates lining the lip of the drone's cargo compartment. It's a fair bet that this thing is outfitted with an anti-tampering system of some kind. Ooh, shoot. Well, I have no idea what the password could be there. I suppose we could try the password from the door? Just shits and giggles? Oh no, it's a whole word. Shoot. No, I got no idea then. Alright, nobody's smashing it, so, forbidden vowels! You know, it might be. It might be. What's in here? Oh, hey, new area to explore. That dead guy? There is a corpse back here. What the heck? A broken body of a human man lies on the floor. His face a mess of fresh cuts and congealing blood, and his head is oddly deformed. Despite his wounds, his mouth is twisted into a macabre smile. Judging by the shape of the ganger's head, you guess that his skull's been fractured in at least 3 places. The center of his forehead is particularly gruesome. It looks soft, as though the skin was stretched like a tent between shards of broken bone. Oh god. Looking up, you can see a great smear of gore on the door of the room that you found him in. The implications are clear. This man bashed his own head in trying to get out, and he did it with a smile on his face. What the heck? His hands are badly broken too. You've seen these sort of injuries after bare-knuckle fistfights, but never anything this severe. This man punched something so hard and went on punching until his hands were reduced to useless slabs of meat. Crap alive! Alright. Well, I'm gonna take one last sweep, see if we can do anything about that password, but yeah, I have concerns too, Emperor. What the hell? He punched the door until his hands were non-functioning, then started using his head, and he was smiling the entire time. That's horrific. Well, let's get back over here and see what we can figure out. As you approach, you can see the engineer's chest is sheeted with blood. Most of it seems to be streaming from his nose, which has been crushed into a wad of bloody meat. Iger turns to face you. Her bunched fists are dripping red. Find anything? She speaks to you through clenched teeth. Her voice sounds strained and her cheeks are flushed. Having fun? Not doing this for fun, doing it because he deserves it. If you knew half of what this bastard has done, if you'd heard the things he just told me, you'd do the same. I see, fair enough. Just don't get carried away. We need him. He pauses, then turns away. Just tell me what you found. Yes, please. The engineer's voice is thick and wet. He smiles through a set of gore-streaked teeth. Enlighten us. I found this ledger. I don't recognize the language, but it looks Scandinavian. Iger leafs through the journal, quickly flipping through the soy calf-stained pages. Norwegian, maybe. I think this is written in Bokmal. She frowns. I can't read it, but it looks like a shipping manifest. Yeah, something like that. There's a lot of addresses in there. She rifles through the pages, flipping the cheap paper with her thumbnail. Looks like addresses all the way through. Some are annotated, but I can't see any names. 2/3 of the way through the book, she stops short. Find something interesting? That's the Emperor and John has redeemed Invest in a Harvester sequel. Welcome in, or thank you for that from both of you. So, you know, when we're talking about, they did mention that the guy's hands had been beaten to slabs of meat. That gets me thinking about meat, and if I'm thinking about meat, I'm thinking about Harvester. Why? Because don't forget to ask your dad about the meat. Very important right there. So, of course, all of us on the same page with Harvester 2 right there. So, you know, maybe we could do Harvester as a top-down tactical game like Shadowrun, eh? You know? Hiding in cover from the bee lady so she doesn't say creepy, vaguely sexual things. That'd be nice. Nanotechnician also jumping in here. Thank you for that, Nano. The man clearly found the Harvester 2 sequel and wanted to share it with the world. He wanted to, but he never quite got out of that room, unfortunately. We'll never know what he saw, what kind of ideas he had. We'll have to put it together from scratch, unfortunately. That's the tragic thing. We'll have to start over from scratch. But luckily, that's what this whole thing is for. And with your 45,000 channel points, we can put all those together and they amount to actually nothing because they don't have any monetary value. But thank you for doing it nonetheless. I appreciate that. Fallows, welcome home. Thanks, Shane, for making the last hours go by so smoothly. My pleasure, Fallows. My pleasure as always. Harvester 2 NFTs, please God, no. In conclusion, the Harvester 2 sequel will be made, as evidenced by this game. It's all spelled out very clearly, I think. Alright, so what did Iger find in the ledger? Wordlessly, she turns the journal around. At the top of the page, written in a different hand, is a single word. It's written in English, but you can understand it all the same. Wednesday. She nods. Yeah, not particularly helpful without a full date, but I guess it's something. Of course, Wednesday might not refer to the day of the week at all. It could be a code or something. In a context like this, it's impossible to say. Alright, so what do you make of this? This should be good. Iger ignores him. Her gaze remains fixed on the book. Might be nothing. Could mean that he's back in bed with the Lobachevsky Syndicate. The engineer holds a silence. Let's see. That it, Yuli? You taking orders from your old boss again? He pauses a moment before croaking out an answer. Maybe. Who's to say? What's happening on Wednesday, Yuli? His mouth twists into a bloody grin. This Wednesday, I'll be putting your mother to work on the street corner. And when she's all worn out, I'll give your father a shot at the job. Come on, Yuli, you can do better than that. Go die in a ditch. I'm gonna keep searching. I will be back. I'm thinking that might be the password for the drone. Go try it. Go try it. Enter a password. Wednesday. Bingo! The plastic lid of the cargo container pops open with a click. Inside, you find what appears to be a homemade SimSense chip. It sits securely in a custom-made plastic bracket. You pop the chip out of the bracket and pocket it. A few seconds later, an angry hiss sound comes from somewhere deep within the drone. Oh, let's step back. Wow! As you step away from the drone, the hissing sound grows into a roar. Bright white sparks spit out from the drone's melting chassis and streak across the room. You've seen this kind of reaction before. Thermite! Whoever built this drone must have wired it with a self-destruct. Within seconds, all that's left of the little drone is a molten wreck on the charging cradle. Foul-smelling smoke pours from the remains. You steal another glance at the chip you recovered and turn away. So I guess that's what would have happened if I tried to fight my way in there. Thermite doesn't go boom, but the drone must have had some sort of power source, so I'm guessing once the thermite hit the power source, that's what went boom. We can mention the body as well, but I wanted to see if we could try that password first. All in due time, all in due time. There are a pair of courier drones in the other room, no markings, they look custom built. One of them had been slagged, but one of them had this chip in its storage compartment. When you produce the chip, the engineer's eyes widen slightly. He turns his head and coughs to rack his body. Interesting. This means something to you, Yuli? Iger takes the chip from you and holds it up to the light. No identifying markings. I've seen enough BTLs in my time to know when I see it, but this is different. It's been modified somehow. Go ahead and slot it, bitch. It'll take you on the ride of your life. Iger raises his eyebrow. Smack me for him, will you? I'm busy. I refresh my memory. What's a BTL? For anyone here that haven't heard of those before. You don't get out much, do you? A BTL is a kind of SimSense chip. Stands for better than life. They're cheap, easy to find, and incredibly addictive. People have died of dehydration while riding BTL highs. Pretty common on the streets. They just stay plugged in until their bodies give out. Not a pretty way to go, believe me. Speaking of which, look at Yuri's temples. See that sweat beating up? I'd say our friend here has developed himself a habit. You don't know what you're holding, slag! He spits out the words like venom. His eyes are locked on the chip in Iger's hands. Slowly he licks his lips. You don't deserve to touch that chip. Thought this guy was a professional. He is. I know his rep. I know that he's much too careful to get himself addicted to stims. She glances at the engineer. His eyes are locked on the chip. If these things have him hooked this badly, these must be even more addictive than standard BTLs. Bacon, tomato, lettuce sandwich. Oh, I could go for some of those. That sounds amazing. Let's see. I remember back in college in the summer, there's a group of locals that head out to the sticks. Oh, wow. That's pretty wild, Dr. Belvin. Thermite volcano. Holy shit, that sounds fun. You're telling me, last thing we need is more sim junkies on our streets. She turns to face the engineer. Got anything to add to that, Yuli? You have no idea how wrong you are about all this. He struggles to rise from the floor, but his muscles refuse to cooperate. Finally, he gives up with a scowl. If I could move my arms, I'd take that chip from you and show you what it does. I'm sure you would. She glanced over her shoulder at you. Good find, Max. We struck a nerve. Any other thoughts? Yeah, I found a body in the other room. The looks of him, he tried using his head to beat down a steel reinforced door. Interesting, but not unusual in these parts. There are all kinds of drugs that make a person act that way, and most of them aren't hard to get in the shed nest. What about a SimSense chip? Could that drive someone to something like this? She pauses for a moment, considering. I don't see why not. It's worth checking out at any rate. Check the body and see if he had chip jack. Just be quick about it. I don't know how much longer we have before we have company here. Alright, yeah, let's go take a look. Oh, that is wild, Dr. Belvin. That BTL clearly holds the Harvester sequel. That's why he went insane. That does make sense. Search for the missing chip. Peeling back a bunch of matted hair, you find something that a casual viewer would have missed. The man had a chip jack. Cheap model, sufficient for loading SimSense chips and BTLs, but little else. Doesn't take much effort for you to pry it open. Inside the chip jack, you find a glob of plastic. Looks like whatever this guy was running melted down sometime after he slotted it. Chip jack like this couldn't generate enough heat to destroy a SimSense chip. The only logical conclusion is that the chip itself was wired to melt down after use. Alright, well that's interesting. Let's see if we can put this all together. The engineer's eyes remain locked on the chip. His face has gone pallid white and his shirt is drenched with sweat. His eyes bulge and his breathing is heavy. Find what you're looking for? Yeah, I pried his chip jack open and found a blob of melted plastic. It's still warm to the touch. Iger examines the remnants of the chip in your fingers. I've heard of things like this before. Single-use SIM is designed to self-destruct after they're slotted. Keeps the customers from reusing the same BTL over and over again. I'd say you found our missing chip. Let's see. Yeah, I agree, but the gang who was slotted this wasn't blissed out like a normal sim junkie. It's almost like the opposite. He looked wild, like a madman. Madman? The engineer lets out a chuckle. It's a hoarse barking sound. You don't know a damned thing. Alright, why don't you educate us? Or no, hang on. I know we have something you want, something you're willing to die for. Death is nothing. Nothing. If you've seen what I'd seen, you'd know for yourselves. That chip, it opens your eyes. Slot one, and you become a god. Iger stares at him, her expression flat. The engineer sneers. I too was a skeptic. Then the wolf caught me, and the raven opened my eyes. And now at last I can see. Suddenly he lurches forward. Every muscle in his body goes tight, and the cords stand out on his neck. Give me the chip. It was promised to me. I need it. Tell me who you're working for, and it's all yours. The engineer spits out a mouthful of blood. It hits the tile floor with a sickening splat. He grinds his teeth and snarls out a single word. Winter night. There's a moment of silence. Finally, Iger speaks. Never heard of him. Of course you haven't, bitch. If you had, you'd already be dead. They don't leave loose ends. His body begins to tremble. Looks like the drugs are wearing off. They have the money, she-troll. Money and influence enough to put the syndicates to shame. Even I cannot say how much. But I do know what I've seen is just the tip of the spear. Alright, let's say you're telling the truth and some sort of secret society is behind this. What do they want with Shotnest? They do not tell me these things. All I know is that they want to store things here. Crates, boxes, shipped in from all over. No cargo inspections, and no traces back to them. What are they shipping in? Weapons? Drugs? More of these BTLs? He eyes her incredulously. You think that I asked them? It's not my place to know. All that I know is what was promised to me. Give me the chip! His voice comes out in a shivering screech. You promised! He promised you the chip. Iger smiles at the engineer. Slowly, she pulls a knife from her belt. Its serrated edge glints in the light. I, on the other hand, didn't promise you a goddamn thing. Yeah, she's got you there. Iger leans in to look at the engineer in the eye. She grins. Goodbye, Yuli. She plunges her blade into the engineer's throat. The orc lets out a startled gurgling sound, thrashes, and dies. Iger wipes her hands clean and looks up, an expression of grim satisfaction in her face. Well, that takes care of that. Thanks for the assist, fearless leader. Anytime. Ready to head back to the Krush Bazaar? We need to let the F-State know about this. Hang on a second. We should search the body first. Who knows? Maybe he had some additional evidence on him. Or in him. She taps a finger against his forehead. Could be that he has hard headwear storage. Wouldn't know until we go digging. Alright, let's get this over with. Time passes. The job is long and unpleasant, but eventually you do find something. A hidden storage compartment in one of the engineer's cyber arms. Deactivated as a cyberware is, it takes some prying to get it open, but Iger leans in and puts some muscle into it. With a metallic snapping sound, the compartment yawns open. Iger reaches in and pulls out a cylindrical object about the size of a beer can. She inspects it and a smile creeps across her face. Does that mean something to you? Yeah, actually. It's a pulse grenade. Last I heard, the Russian military were developing them as a crowd dispersal device. That was years ago. Looks like Yuli kept a memento of his time in the Spetsnaz. She examines the grenade with a critical eye. Looks like typical Russian engineering. Clunky, but functional. If I took this thing apart, I bet I could figure out how they made it. Anything else in there? She dips her hand into the secret compartment one more time. No, not that I can... Without warning, the engineer's cyber arms begin to twitch. His body bucks convulsively while his dead eyes stare straight ahead. Iger snatches her hand back and steps backward. What in the... The engineer's body surges forward, a violent convulsive motion. His eyes bulge out of his skull. Then his chest evaporates in a spray of light. As you watch, the chemical fire that rages from the engineer's body blackens his flesh and spits sparks across the room. It's the same reaction you saw when the drone went up. A thermite reaction. His employers, Winter Knight, they must have implanted that thing in him. Yeah, must have. I'm willing to bet if we hadn't used the cyberware deactivator on him, he'd have gone up before we had the chance to spill any names. You know, if you were looking for further proof, I think that was it. Yeah, looks that way. Let's go. People need to know about this. Alright, so get the hell out of here. That was morbid, holy shit. Can't have your addicts never coming back, that's true. God, what the hell? Let's get the hell out of this town. Turn to the Krush Bazaar? Yes, please. Yes, please. The U-Bahn whisks you back towards the Krush Bazaar, Iger standing by your side. The image of the engineer's body disintegrating in flame replays itself over and over in your mind. The bright flash, the shower of sparks, the overpowering stench of sizzling meat. A blue-green afterimage hangs suspended in the center of your field of vision and refuses to be blinked away. From what Iger told you, the engineer was a menace. An international criminal at the top of his game, and as you watched, he was consumed from within by a device that marked him as a disposable. The rattle of the U-Bahn car coming to a halt shakes you from your reverie. You're home. Well, short job, messy job, and we got 2 karma from that. Which is cool. Not enough to do anything with at the moment, though. Go ahead and make another save back here. And we'll, go check with Iger, see how she's feeling after all that. It's just another day. You win some, you lose some, and sometimes dude just kind of melts. Dude just kind of liquefies under, thermite. Hey there, Dante! Who's a good dog? Who's a good dog? You are. You are. Iger welcomes you with a nod. Max, what can I do for you? We should talk about what happened with the engineer. She nods. Agreed. Ready to go over it if you are. So, the engineer was working for a secret society. Wasn't expecting that. Neither was I. She frowns. Part of me is still having trouble believing it. But if it's true, Yuli wasn't lying. I could see it in his eyes. Have you been able to do any digging on Winter Night? No, this isn't much reliable information out there. Whoever these guys are, they're very good at information control. None of my contacts could find anything but rumor and conjecture. Most of that's too crazy to even consider. Just because it sounds nuts doesn't mean it isn't true. The world has more than enough crazy to go around. True. What I've been hearing about Winter Night is straight up mental. We're talking stories about magical nukes and the end of the world. Fenris shamans, Ragnarok, that kind of thing. Shakes her head. Like I said, nuts. Maybe they're running a disinformation campaign, planting strange rumors to create plausible deniability. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Corporations and governments do it all the time, why not these guys? Anyway, we stopped in Cold and Shot Nest. Whatever their business is, whatever was gonna be in those crates that the engineer was having shipped there, it isn't a problem anymore. Grish Bazaar is safe. On that front, at least. Yeah, it is, and we got you to thank for that. And you, don't downplay what you did back there. Anyway, we shouldn't let it go to our heads. We still have a dragon to worry about. Hey, look, when I left that room to search for clues, that engineer told you something. Something that pushed you over the edge. Her eyes narrow. Son of a bitch said a lot of things. What of it? Well, what do you think? I want to know what he told you. With all due respect, it's none of your business, Max. Look, I don't want to fight you on this, Iger. If it's too personal for you, we can drop it. She nods slowly. Yeah, that'd be best. Hey, you said you could reverse engineer that pulse grenade that you pulled from the engineer. Any luck with that? Yeah, actually. It wasn't too difficult to pull the thing apart and see what makes it tick. She smiles. Making one of my own was a different story, but I got it in the end. She reaches into her desk and grabs a cylindrical object. Gently, she lifts it up and hands it to you. Be the newest addition to my arsenal. I call it the Voltaic Grenade, based on the same principles as the Russian Pulse Grenade, but with a few tweaks of my own. What sort of tweaks are we talking about? Mine has a lot more bite than the original. I bumped up the amperage quite a bit. When that thing goes off, it'll both shut down the nervous system and cook the organs of anyone in its blast radius. Whew, sounds nasty. She nods and tucks the weapon back into her desk. It is. You wouldn't want to be on the wrong end of one of these. For now, I've only managed to make one Voltaic grenade. They aren't the easiest things in the world to manufacture, or the cheapest. But I should be able to scrounge up enough raw materials to put a new one together between each run. So, we got a new upgrade for her right there. She'll be bringing Voltaic grenades. And sometimes you find that spare hand and wonder, where did it come from? I wonder that all the time. You know, it frightens me. Hey, sounds good to me. Alright. Cool. Now, we didn't get a chance to talk to Glory last time. Let's see how she's doing. Hey, Glory, how you holding up? Nope, still doesn't have anything to say, unfortunately. Alright, check the mission computer real quick. Let's see, no unread messages. There are some new things on the bulletin board, though. F-State Protection. Let's see, the Raiders have it on good authority that the Lobachevsky Syndicate is eyeing Shotnest for expansion. For the good of the Flux, we should keep a watchful eye on the situation. See attached files for more details. Okay, bad news for Shotnest, but if the Rambok isn't going to stop them, I hear Surf Turf is out of the picture. I'm sure there's some polo club out there who wants that piece of that pie. I know we've got enough of them. I know that Humanus has some presence there, but I doubt they'll fight the Russians too much. I'd say they're far more likely to form a partnership. Let's see. Have you done Gloria's side quest? I have not. I've done side quests for the rest of them, but not for Glory. Glory has not changed her dialogue options from the start of the game. I don't know if the game wants me to force her to talk about herself, but I'm not going to do that, so... If we don't end up doing it, we don't end up doing it, but we'll see. Welcome in, Whiskey Tango. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good week. fight and a cooked liver meal? That's convenient. 2 for 1 there, Vazaril. You get your fight, and then afterwards a little light lunch. I appreciate that. Thread energy sources. I've got solar panels like everybody, but does anyone have experience with these mana turbine services? I'm off the grid, so there are some times when I need to do some late-night decking or maintenance on my telescoping limbs. Is that the thing where a mage comes by and drops some juice into a generator? My buddy was telling me about them last week. The turbine spins the mana around and the charge lasts for weeks, he said. They're a scam, chummer. The mage is going to be out of there with your money before you realize how much power you actually got. You're better off pedaling a bike battery. Interesting. Alright. So let's see. Let's check in with Dietrich, see if he's got anything new. No, nothing from him. And we'll check in with Blitz as well. See if he's got anything new to say. Let's see. The sound of your approach, Blitz stubs out a cigarette. He gives you a curt nod. Max Gareth, I'd offer you a smoke, but that was my last one. You look distracted, Blitz. Let me guess, you didn't take my advice. I'm never distracted, Chief. Laser focused right here. But, you're right. I did keep looking into Emily, and I found something. After our talk, I went wading into all the Az technology matrix hubs that I could find. Nothing too deep, don't worry. I didn't want to set off any alarm bells. But I had a hunch that if I poked around long enough, I'd find something that might lead me to Emily. Sure enough, I did. A message from the genuine article herself. She messaged you? Sure enough, sent me a note. Want to hear what it said? He presses forward without waiting for a response. I'll tell you. The note said, and I quote, "Lay off, Blitz. I told you to leave me alone. You've shown admirable self-control over the past year. Please don't give up on it now. I'll be back when I can, if I can. Until then, keep away from me for both of our sakes." So, I found her. And she wants nothing to do with me. Again. No explanation, no apologies, just a verbal pat on the head. I've shown admirable self-control? Really? She makes it sound like I'm a toddler or something. So, did you lay off like the message said? Hell no, I wasn't gonna stand for that. Where did she get off? Stealing from me and then acting like it was my fault. I tried to trace the message like any good Decker would. And did you succeed? Yeah, of course, Blitz. Blitz never listens to good advice, literally ever. Now, she's good, Max. Better than I ever thought she was. I couldn't trace the damn thing. I could keep digging, though. I mean, if she noticed me doing it before, I must have been close. Now, before you say anything, I was more discreet this time. I can be subtle if I have to. Nobody noticed what I was doing, and I did find another clue. I hesitate to ask. Hey, Inabito, these games are really good. I'm enjoying this one so much. The writing is so solid and the gameplay. Big upgrade from the first one. How are you doing today, Inabito? How is the week treating you so far? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, this is the same girl, DB Sturt, that he's been chasing after for a year after she left him. That's okay, I'll tell you anyway. I found a connection between Emily and Satyr Krupp. So, do you think she works for SK then? And that she stole the encrypted data from you to give to them? Looking forward to the holidays? Same here. Got any plans? Well, maybe. I don't know. It's confusing. I was also able to track down some message fragments connecting to the Shockwallen writer. So maybe she was a Satyr Krupp mole, and she got close to me so that she could, I don't know, so she could profit from my decking expertise? Maybe when she told me not to steal that data, she was using reverse psychology. That's gotta be it. She must have wanted me to take it. He frowns, then shakes his head. Then again, maybe she was a Shockwallen writer, and she's screwing both the Azzies and SK over. If that's the case, then maybe she was with me because she genuinely wanted to be. He pauses for a moment, considering. Then all at once he seems to perk up. His chest puffs out and he nods once decisively. In either case, I should make an effort to find her. I mean, she's playing a dangerous game, whether she's with SK or Shockwallen writer. Maybe she's got herself in too deep. She might need help. I mean, why else would you send me such a cryptic message? Ugh. It's up to you, Blitz. At the end of the day, you're gonna do whatever you want anyway. He nods excitedly. If you caught the dismissive tone of your words, he doesn't show it. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It is up to me. It's up to me to save the woman I love. Blitz claps his hands and then rubs them together. Get set, Chief. You're about to witness an event. When my gung-ho personality and legendary skills come together, the whole world stops and takes notice. I'm sure it does, Blitz. I can't wait to see how this plays out. You won't have to wait long. I know just the place to hit. The same ass technology data node that I stole the information from in the first place. I already know that I can't pass the security, and my gut tells me I'll find Emily there. Thanks for the encouragement, Chief. I know this was the right thing to do, of course, but you helped me to quit quieting the lingering doubts I might have had. He nods at you, an expression of supreme confidence on his face. And now if you'll excuse me, I've got a damsel in distress to rescue. Oh god, Blitz, you didn't hear a single word I said that entire goddamn time? Moron! Absolute idiot. He's gonna get both of them killed. He's gonna get both of them killed. He's gonna get both of them killed. Well, as long as I'm out, as long as we can finish this dragon thing first. We can get his head exploded for all I care. It's fine. It's fine. As a Decker Rigger main, ouch. He called it cryptic. I don't think there was anything cryptic about that, DB Stewart. Sounds like not your problem. As long as he dies after the dragon thing is settled, definitely not my problem. Just let him survive for that long. That's all I need. Let's go ahead and make another save here. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is probably going to be a good place to stop because tomorrow we're going to be paying off Alice and seeing where that's going to lead us to. And we're getting very close to the end game at that point, I feel like. So that should be very interesting. So I hope everybody enjoyed watching today. I hope you will consider joining us tomorrow as we get closer to the explosive end game for where all this is going. Oh, sorry, Inabito, I apologize. It's good seeing you again. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. If I don't see you anytime soon, have a happy holidays, my dude. Stop, do I smell? Is that it? I swear it's not Shenanigans. You're fine, you're fine. Lovely, in fact. So thank you everybody for hanging out. It was a blast today. I'm really excited to see where this is all going. I'm completely hooked in this storyline. This is awesome. So I hope you will join us tomorrow for more of that. But hey, if you got another minute to spare before we call it quits, I would really appreciate it, because we gotta see who all else is online. So if you're not done watching Twitch, maybe I can find you somebody else cool to hang out with before we call it a day. Make sure to hit follow if you haven't already. That'll be the quickest way to find me if you would like to watch some more tomorrow or at any point in the future. And if you haven't seen them already, I got some links I'm going to drop in chat that might be handy for you. We got a link to my Twitter if you want to see what I'm up to outside of the stream. We have a link to my YouTube if you would like to check out any of the games I've played in the past, or if you just want to get caught up on Shadowrun, all the videos are going up there a bit at a time. And we got a link to my Discord as well if you would like to chat with myself or the rest of the community outside of the stream. Feel free to join us over there. I would love to have you. And where are we going today? We got a couple of cool options here. We definitely got a cool couple of options. This person has been on for a very long time. I don't know how much longer they're going to be on. But they're playing something I very much wanted to play. So let's see if we can stop over there just to say hi, if nothing else, and we'll see how much longer they're going to be on. So ladies and gentlemen, I would love it if you would join me as we go raid none other than Alex is playing. Very cool variety streamer. He plays a lot of DBD, but he plays a little bit of everything. And today he is playing the brand new released game called Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo, which is a game that is inspired by Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo, but not an adaptation of Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo. I'm confused, but I'm intrigued. So let's go over there and check that out. Say hi to Alex, hang out for a little bit, throw him a follow if you like what he's doing. But hey, if you've got other things to do, I will just say as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world. And I will see you folks tomorrow for some more Shadowrun Dragonfall. Take care of yourselves till then, everybody.